Goodeen. Hello, gamers. Welcome to Paperwork Pantheon, episode 30 now. Ooh, we're...
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah,
Wait, really?
Yeah.
With a big 3-0? Fuck yeah, let's go.
So wild. I didn't realize we'd done that many.
Yeah, no, every week is another one. Y'all said this last week, too, when we were on episode 30.
Yeah, I know, but it's 30 now. We were in the 20s. Like, 30 is a lot.
It's a nice round number.
It's a big number, but we're here. We did it. Episode 30, and boy howdy, what a time it has been. I'm Offbeat Outlaw. I'm your dungeon master. I use he they pronouns, and today in D&D gaming news, OGL 1.0a is staying, and SRD documents for 5th edition are going into the Creative Commons, which is awesome. Great news. I'm still gonna be pivoting away from D&D content, because I do not trust this company fundamentally. This is what happens when you burn goodwill. But we do have a lot of good news. A lot of good things did happen, at the very least. Yay! Hooray!
But I've already ordered Pathfinder.
Yes.
Like, listen.
I am also already... Brooke and I are also already developing a new TTRPG, which is going to be sick.
Oh my god, which can I say has been going so well. Our idea, the Hex Dancer, I need to play my Spell Skimmer.
We need to play them. We need to play this damn game because it's going to be so cool.
I know.
I'm still in love with all of that because you guys were telling us about it the other night, and I was like, Brooklyn, you had me at Hex Dancer. That sounds so dope.
Like, listen, I want my magic systems to feel like a Brandon Sanderson novel. This is what D&D mechanics, well, not D&D in this case, but mechanics that make playing feel like living a Brandon Sanderson novel. And yes, I know that there are already like Stormlight TTRPGs and stuff like that, but I want to make my own. I think we can do it better.
I agree.
We can do it in the way that we find fun, I should say. I don't know if we can do it better, but we can do it in a way that we will find more fun.
If you're saying I can do something better about a Brandon Sanderson property, like that's saying something.
Then the TTRPG, not then Brandon Sanderson.
I understand. Yeah. I understand, but still.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, our TTRPG is gonna be awesome. We have 2 different types of dice.
Stoked for it.
By the way, in the last video, he used the Viari simulacrum voice to make fun of homebrew. Did I? I thought I was using.
Really?
Did you?
I thought I was.
Did you?
I don't think so.
I haven't seen it.
What?
To be fair, the VR simulacrum voice is just Offbeat's best attempt at a British accent.
Yeah.
No, it's his best attempt at my accent, which is funny because it sounds British.
Somebody tell me if Danny's just a screenshot or if he's just like that. That is
I mean, that's a fair question, but he is just a screenshot.
All I'm seeing is the picture of him, so that's the thing. He's not here.
Yep. Yes. He's not here today.
I don't know how to explain that in another way.
He is busy.
He is busy today, and that is okay.
Yeah, as is Amelia.
Also, I apologize in advance because my internet today is terrible. If I accidentally interrupt you guys and stuff, it's lag. I'm in internet hell right now.
You're good.
It worries me that everyone is taking this for an ultimate victory. The ORC is still needed. Hopefully, this stops something.
We're just relieved, man. We're like, this is just the first real, actual good news that we've gotten. None of us are actually like doing victory laps yet. We're just excited for the potential.
Yeah, like
I'm doing victory laps in that I think the community realized how much power it has.
Yes.
And also, like, not to be too happy in the moment, but there is a lot of really good things. I think, namely, the SRD, like the Creative Commons, it's been submitted to the Creative Commons. You can't take that back. There's no takesies backsies now. It's done. Like, the SRD documents are in Creative Commons for use. Like, legally, they have no recourse now to claim that content. what I would be worried for more now is what is Hasbro's plans to make this money back. That is what I, as a Wizards of the Coast consumer, probably not for much longer, but I would be worried as a consumer, how are they going to be making this money back? Where are they going to be fucking you over in the long run to get their money? Because, frankly, there is going to be... Brooklyn has died. Fuck. There is going to be... most likely, they're going to turn D&D into some form of loot box cash cow. I would be afraid for that. The legal stuff, I think we're pretty okay. OG, they might even try to slowly... I would also be wary of, are they going to slowly try and implement things from OGL 1.1/1.2 over the course of a long period of time throughout various new releases. I would also be worried for that. And Brooklyn is dead.
Yeah. The other thing that we are, and as far as there being any sort of confusion, Hasbro did announce, I believe it was yesterday, that they are going to be laying off a good amount of employees. However, that seems to be purely on the Hasbro side. That seems to be Hasbro specific, more to do with the fact that they recently lost a lot of their licensing with Disney. And have nothing to do with anything going on with Wizards of the Coast at the moment. I would be concerned about restructuring over at Wizards of the Coast. I am, concerned about people's jobs over there as well. But at the end of the day, what we saw too was that a lot of the people at Wizards whose jobs I would be concerned about were also fighting with the community on the community's side insofar as all of this was concerned.
Yeah, I think I think we should, this is definitely a big victory, although I would definitely be going like, thumbs up, we got this, the SRD is safe, but I would definitely keep one eye open, keep an eye open, because Hasbro's gonna try and make its money back. They lost money, and they lost a lot of goodwill. The
goodwill is sort of the biggest part of it too.
That's something that they won't
long
recoup
run
for a while. Keep in mind, I as a content creator am a big part of their advertising process.
Yeah,
they have lost whatever advertising I was giving to them for free. In terms of all of the videos that all the shorts I was making. The power build videos, a lot of that stuff is I'm no longer going to be making just in general, or at least I'm going to be slowing down drastically just while I transition my content. So it's like that stuff is important, and they lost that. Big time.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, Ginny D said it excellently on Twitter today, is that this is a good first step into recouping the goodwill, but unlike a blunder in which some people are put off and other people are making excuses for them, they burnt everything to the ground. And ultimately, in the long run, as far as from an economic standpoint, the thing that you want as far as making sure that you have good customer retention and return on investment in your customers is you want that goodwill. And with them having none left, that's not only affecting their relationship with with us, with content creators, because Offbeat, I'm in the exact same boat. I think you and I have the exact same mindset of that. But also of the community at large, and they've lost their biggest audience. They've lost any of the popularity and positivity that they had within the community the past 7 years with Critical Role and with Stranger Things, and it's just there's a sour taste in everybody's mouth now whenever you mention D&D.
Exactly.
In the know.
They've lost a lot of really important stuff. I am just also messaging Brooke to help figure out the internet situation. It seems like they've been having internet problems today, which is very unfortunate. So we're just trying to get that to be sorted as well.
But I am currently texting Kells because I am making baked brie for a get together tomorrow, and she's running to the grocery store and knows where none of it is.
Hell yeah.
Uh,
Mm.
but yeah, I mean, what do you think? Because I know that you've been, and I think we're both of the similar mindset as far as D&D being turned into this sort of loot box
Yeah.
kind of business model. How do you think that that's going to manifest? Like, what do you think we're going to see next?
I think what we're going to see is I'd be nervous. I think that it'd be rash for D&D for Hasbro as a company and Wizards of the Coast to not release something digital. I think D&D is going to be a digital sort of release. I wouldn't be surprised if they start implementing video game like mechanics,
Right.
such as loot boxes or battle passes, those being as lucrative as they are.
Yeah.
Some sort of D&D pass where you get a bunch of releases by paying up front, and you get a bunch of stuff for free throughout the release cycle.
And we've seen that already too with the D&D Beyond subscriptions. If you were subscribed to the full to like all of the content, if you bought that full package, you would get either a discount or new content releases, like ongoing releases for free, but you were paying for them. You're paying for the subscription. Hi, Brooke. Welcome back.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either.
I'm so my internet today makes me want to die. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know how to fix it. It's very, very bad. It's driving me literally insane.
Look at this. I got an overlay so I can quickly swap in case you blow up again.
Oh,
So,
amazing.
Yeah.
My overlay can never be ruined again.
Wait, does that involve not using the overlay I made for you?
Yes. It does.
At least for the moment.
But
I
have
worked so hard on that.
Yeah, so now we have this version, which has the overlay that I set up before stream every time. But then when people start disconnecting for fun, I know this wasn't for fun, but let's just say someone's feeling particularly vengeful after I kill their character, I can just go, haha, you ruined nothing.
Just
Wait,
a cheeky little
you would stop using the overlay that I painstakingly drew for you as revenge for me doing a very justifiable thing when you do stuff like kill my characters?
No. So here's what happens, Brooke. When you leave and screw up the cameras so everyone becomes jigsawed like a Saw character, I'm then going to go to the thing that doesn't have that.
I hate it.
That's a you problem.
Don't do that.
When did Offbeat get glasses? I have always had bad vision. I just used to use contacts, but I recently went to the optometrist and finally got some glasses after I sat and broke on my old ones.
Same time that I did.
I lost my glasses. I don't know where they are right now.
You lost them? I don't know.
I stand with Offbeat on this. You know what? Valid and based.
T-Bone? How could you?
T-Bone is the GOAT. Nah.
No, that's rude.
T-Bone's the GOAT. I love you, T-Bone. Thank you. I appreciate your support in these trying times.
And to think, we put you in charge of my warlock.
Thank you, T-Bone. Your contributions are most valid and based. Might I just say, mighty handsome, or beautiful?
We don't know.
We don't know. No. What complimentary adjective would you prefer? T-Bone, JPEG, Danny, and A's. I know Amelia is also not here.
I do like that is phrased as Danny and A's and not Danny and Amelia, as if Danny is the character. Danny is Godspeed, let's be honest.
Yeah, Danny is very close
Thank
to
you,
Godspeed. Brooks, right?
Lexi, I agree.
No. Can't mess with an artist's work. Okay. Is running the stream not considered art now? I'm sorry.
No.
This is
Thank
bullshit.
You, Lexi.
This is bullshit.
I
am
appreciate your support
angry.
in this.
I'll be right back while we get that sorted. Oh, just give me 1 second.
Welcome back to Brooks Get Ready with Me. Listen, I have been trying to get ready. I was going to be ready on time this week, except for the fact that my internet was fucking up so bad. So I spent all of before stream trying to fix that. And so now I'm just like, listen, you guys will get used to me just doing makeup. All of my friends are. In fact, Amelia did tell me that they spent more time last year. Oh, am I muted?
No, you're
Oh,
not.
wait, are you guys?
I can
We
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Oh,
I was just
it looks like you were talking and then. Oh, okay. Sorry, Amelia did tell me that they spent more time watching me do makeup last year than they did makeup. So
That's hilarious, and I love that.
Well, all I'm saying is, Lexi, that the choice is in their hands. If they want to disconnect midstream and fuck everything up, that's their problem. AKA, I'm holding your overlay hostage.
bitch, I can make another one.
Okay. That's your choice. Whether or not I use it is not my
Whether
problem.
or not your overlay, the overlay for your stream looks good or not, is a you problem.
Are Amelia and Danny coming later today or not today? I'm a little late, my bad. Danny, maybe? Amelia, no. Danny's a maybe, though, but most likely a no, if I'm being entirely honest. If you come... Look, I know a good portion of you are Danny fans, and you come here for Danny. I'm going to be upfront with you. I love you all, but he might not be here today. So if that's what you're here for, I wouldn't cross your fingers. I wouldn't hold out hope.
Oh, wait, so Danny's not coming?
We do hope that
Are
you
you
have
gonna
learned
leave?
to love us as well.
Is it... Wait, so Danny's...
It's unconfirmed.
Because I was just here... Should I...
T-Bone.
Because I can just go...
Would you like
This
to
is
go,
awkward.
Brooke? Thank you, T-Bone, for the $10. Would you
I
like to
feel
leave?
like you're trying to call my bluff.
I am.
I mean...
Thank you,
Are you
Valor
about to
Morgullis.
disconnect me before I can do it to myself?
No, I'm not. I won't do
Much
that.
effort.
I'm never
Oh.
going to pull the trigger on this. This is your choice. Thank you, Valor Morgullis.
Thank you both.
I come for Danny and
You
Mex.
say that
Alarm
wrong every time,
Morgullis.
and I know it's because you haven't seen Game of Thrones, but it kills me.
What?
It's Valar Morgullis.
Valar
Morgullis,
Morgullis. Valor Morgullis. I am a Danny fan, but I don't come here for Danny. I come here for you, all of you, honestly.
Aww.
Shoddy Bay, thank you, Trip. Appreciate. Thanks for not trusting me. Look, trust is hard these days, you know. Let's do all the heart things, you know.
Yeah,
If I had a titty, I would do the titty one too. But today is not that day. Today is the day when this party does a luck fight.
I'm terrified.
Now they were going to fight T-Bone, the god of protection, but
we're very small. Please don't hurt us.
Yeah, there's two of us.
But essentially what happens before stream, they begged for their lives and
did.
said,
That's true.
please don't just murder us. And I said, okay, fine.
No, that is entirely possible.
We're just cute little guys.
We're just little guys, man.
Yeah.
Just a couple of little guys.
Just a couple of little guys. Just a couple.
My
of guys.
gender is little guy.
Yeah.
I'm just a little guy. I just a little guy. Please don't hurt me.
Also, wouldn't you be so upset if you didn't get to properly show off the power of your new toy
Of the god of protection. You're so
by
right.
shit
Yes.
stomping the...
The whole party?
no.
Yes. You missed that last
Yeah.
part, but I assumed you said the whole party, so yes.
Oh, are we moving?
yeah,
you
I think
back?
I just connected.
Okay. Here we go. That was really intense music. All right, I just realized. You guys currently can't hear the music, so I need to quickly fix
We
that.
cannot.
We cannot.
1 second. This has been
Has there been music this whole time?
there has not, thankfully.
Okay.
This is from Ultra Kill. I'm a bit of an Ultra Kill thing, okay? Ultra Kill's great.
Yeah, that is totally fair.
I don't like the name of that. I don't know what Ultra Kill is, but the fact that it's called Ultra Kill is concerning.
Oh, Offbeat.
Scary.
I was talking about D&D nights, and someone called you Offset, so I called you Migos. Well, and now I don't. I'm called Migos now.
Oh
Whatever,
God.
Migos is good. All right. So, the party, they go to bed, and in the night, Luck. This music is playing in the background. Luck approaches all of you. Psst. Hey, Baxter gave me a permit.
Okay.
Do you guys want to do some officially sanctioned Luck fights?
It feels less right.
Look, Alistair gave me a sanction. He said
Right.
that a portion of all the proceeds has to now. I've got to pay a tax, which is not as fun.
That's true.
But in return, he doesn't need to show up. So he's not there.
Wow.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, let's do it.
What are we fighting?
I think it's best that you guys just look at it and see it when it's there.
Okay, great.
Okay, sure.
Is this like a don't bet too much kind of day?
This is, I don't know, honestly. The odds are a little bit, I'd say this is fair.
Okay.
I think there's a
Luck.
chance you can beat it. I don't know.
Luck.
I haven't run the numbers yet, okay? Just like, it should be fine. You'll do great.
I love her.
I have a lot of feelings
What are
about
you guys
that.
gonna bet? Come on.
Oh God. I haven't thought about that.
Luck
Sure.
twirls a pen in her fingers just like this.
Let's do. Ooh. How about 5th level and 5th level, yeah, and a channel divinity.
That's your bet, Beta?
Let's do that. I think so. Yeah.
Biari?
Spell slot.
Only one?
I only have 4.
Still only one. Yours regenerates faster.
She's got a point.
I feel like I'm being goaded into something. Limited wish.
Alright.
Okay.
A slot and a limited wish. Locking in.
Yeah, I think so.
Locked in.
Oh boy.
1/5. 1 channel divinity from Theta. 1 spell slot. And a limited wish from Viari.
I don't like that. That's actually, I hate that.
I don't know. I'm just excited.
I go, yeah, no, that didn't sound like excitement. That sounded like evil, conniving laughter.
You guys are gonna do great. So like a slap on the shoulder, Luck is out. And you're transported into the prep room.
She died. She could.
As you guys look out, you hear the crowd. This music plays even louder.
Why does she have to be like?
I don't know. Maybe she could also play some like calming music.
You know.
Maybe less intense.
Alright.
That's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. We're all gonna be fine. And by all, I mean both of us, because neither of the other two woke up or got out of their weird trance thing.
Yeah, I know. Well, at least we're not fighting Gary and the freaking God of Protection anymore.
Yeah, that'll be tomorrow, I'm sure. Okay.
As you guys sit there and wait, is there anything you want to do?
Just before it starts, I would like to put. Oh wait, can I have Gift of Alacrity? Do you have Gift? Wait, do I have Gift of Alacrity?
I don't.
Let me see. I
I
can't
for
remember.
sure don't.
because
Yeah.
This is one of those things where like we've added feats since. I don't think I do.
Oh,
no, I
that's
think I picked a
right,
different
feats.
skill.
I forgot about the feats. Hang on.
Check your feats. I think I did give you Fey Touch.
Me.
I'm talking
Or
to Pat.
him. Oh.
Papa-dibby-da-ba-ba. Let's see. We've got the what the hell is my what are my notes? My notes are bad. They're real bad. I know I have the vial, which assures me 1 minute I gain advantage on all attacks. And then I'm exhausted after.
Do you have Gift of Alacrity? Do you have
don't
Fey
think
Touch
I-
with
I
you?
don't
Check
think I do.
features and traits in the D&D
Yeah.
Beyond. Then scroll all the way to the bottom. It should be in feats.
So
It
I
is
would
not.
like
I
to-
have Warcaster and Polearm Master.
All right, you don't have it.
Okay, so I would
Unless
like
that
to
was-
spend. I would like to spend 7 of my points, my liar points or whatever, to activate the thing where my spell save DC goes up and my attack rolls go up, and you know the thing. What does it give me? I still haven't. You were supposed to write it. No. I asked you to write it down, and then you haven't.
It is written down. Storyteller. You have your
Can you
total
take a
liar
picture and send it
points.
to me?
You have your total liar points to become a falsified persona of yourself. Set one ability score to 30 and gain 1 legendary action. Concentration saves add your charisma modifier, and spell slots are now 6th level. This lasts for 1 minute.
Spell slots. Oh, now 6th level.
I figured it out, by the way. You did. It was just not on this character sheet yet. On the other one, it was Fey Touched Intelligence.
Okay.
Should I choose a different one for this or no?
Fey Touch Charisma.
Fey Touched Charisma? Okay.
So,
And then
if you
Gift of
you do
Alacrity.
have Fey Touched?
I do, which means I do have Gift of Alacrity.
What is your initiative bonus?
+4.
Okay. Well, mine's +2, but do you want to Gift
Do you want me to
Would
use
you like to
Gift
try
of
to go
Alacrity
first?
you?
Well, we can do it on me. I'm never gonna say no, but if you want to use it on you, use it on you. Like if you had a +12 or something to your initiative, I'd be like, maybe you should use it on me. But you've got a +4.
Fey
So-
Touch
No, I'll
as a
use it on
feature,
you.
If you wanna use it on
you
me.
can use it on your allies, and then you spend a spell slot to use it on yourself.
Well then never mind.
¿Por qué no los dos?
¿Por qué no los dos? I should do both.
Okay.
Let's do that.
All right, cool. So we both just got Gift of Alacrity. I spent my things. I want to also cast Spirit Shroud, I think, before going in the hopes that we manage to get our turns before this thing.
Okay.
Cool. And since I'm spending the spell, I assume that I... Oh, could I also bonus action bring my Echo into existence? Beautiful.
Brooke, you are currently frozen. You're good.
Oh, now we're back.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Also my Simulacrum and Simulacrum Spirit Shroud
Okay.
and Echoes, I guess.
Okay, you bring out your echoes. Remember, it takes
Yep.
a bonus action to move them. So, they will be still here, or wherever you leave them. Just letting you know.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I'll leave them by the door or something. I don't know.
Okay.
It's up if we need it.
In that case, As you guys are looking through the bars of where you're leaving, you can see one of the fights currently going on. You see an entity that looks like an entirely red-clad knight, wielding a blade that is 5 times longer than their body. Wings that look to be clipped and dripping with blood. This seems to be a higher-ranked knight of bloodshed, attempting to strike down a beast that is at least 50 feet in width and height. It has 6 arms, its forearms overdeveloped and covered in calcified chitin. As it strikes, you watch as these ripples of flame and rock burst from the ground. And as this battle concludes, the knight manages to cleave off one of the arms, and with a quick grasp and a pull from their offhand, the thing entirely drains of blood, becoming nothing but a grape. And then you hear, in this corner! Now that fight's concluded, pay up! And you see everybody tossing these baubles into the center and Luck cackling the whole time. The next fight's the title card! I spent a long time getting this to work. We have 2 mortal gods. Music's a little hard, it's a little loud. Thank you for letting me know.
The audience is like,
We can't hear you! What did you say?
In this corner, 2 of the mortal gods. God of lies and God of last chances. Viari and Feda. This is a little quiet for my taste. Now I am no longer Ant.
That might be good for us, though.
I like that you're saying this in Luck's voice.
Yeah.
I like the idea. This is all Luck speaking.
Thank you, I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize. I appreciate you letting me know. Because for my head, I'm like, this is awesome! 2 of the mortal gods. One of which has bested bloodshed in combat with a little help from Gottfried. But I have traveled. I have traveled the depths and the breadth of the divine contract to find a worthy adversary. Don't tell Alistair, everybody. Please don't tell Alistair. But I pulled out a little defense matrix from the divine contract and brought it to the real world today.
Oh no.
I went to V and looked under V and found something titled Vengeance.
Oh no.
I hope that this is good. I've never seen it in combat myself. Everybody, I present Vengeance! And Luck tosses from the top banister a V that lands. And then from the V, it turns upright. And then in the center, you see wings unfurl of this image, golden and glowing. And stepping out is something that looks somewhat like an angel. As it reaches out and grabs it, a sword magically manifests in its hand. It reaches up to the sky and brings down a shield in front of it. It spins the blade behind it, golden light twirling and twisting around them. Written word manifesting in a holy aura. And in the center of their face is just the golden V where their head should be, clad in armor.
Today's Luck fight brought to you by the Roman numeral 5.
Roll initiative.
My God. D8 that we're at.
Gift of Alacrity adds a D8, yes.
Yes. Okay. Who would that be?
Oh, God, no.
21?
Great.
Awesome. 22.
Nice.
That's funny.
Feda,
What?
Viari, Lair action, Vengeance. This is the turn order. plan.
Okay.
All right. And so it begins. You stand 30 feet away from the opponent. The arena is 100 feet in diameter. Theta, you're up
Yep.
first.
All right, cool. So Feda's going to. How far away are we from it?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. Feta is going to rush forward, lance in hand. And then just as he is stopping short of, like, right in front of this thing, is going to manifest his echo. Bonus action is going to bring his echo into the battlefield. And I'm going to take my 2 attacks initially,
Okay.
along with my Echo, who is also going to take their attack, which I believe they only just take the 1, correct? Or they also take 2?
Your echo
Been a
is
while.
just an extra attack.
It's just an extra attack. That's what I thought. Alrighty. Well, let's see. That is going to be. I am so sorry. That's a plus 14. Okay, cool. So 26 and 34 to hit.
Okay, those both hit.
One was a natural 1.
Both hit.
Yep. I am going to. We're gonna dump a 5th level and a 4th level. Actually, 2 4th level smites
Okay.
into that.
Your echo
And that is
goes
it
with
for
that?
now. My echo missed
Oh, okay.
entirely.
What did it roll?
A 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's. I mean, if you want the number, it's 15.
I see. Valid.
I don't think that's gonna hit vengeance. Okay. All right. So that's 2 4th level smites, 2 attacks, both of which hit. I am rolling for the. Oh my God! Go away, other Feta. For the 2 attacks, I am rolling 2d8s.
I believe it's a D10. Because you're using a glaive.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's
Roll
2d10 plus 66 plus 10d8 from the smites.
Thank you.
This dragon's right.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna write down these numbers just to make it easier. 66.
Yes.
And then how many from the smites? D8s? 10 D8s?
D8s.
Yeah, that's
5
what I
per spell slot spent.
Yes. Thank you.
Because they were 4th levels.
Yes. Always remember it's 1 above. Alrighty. I'm just going to add that up real quick. That's 101 damage off the bat.
101 damage.
Yep.
There's some extra steez I gotta do real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
V, what do you think? Action surge?
Yeah.
Right off the bat? All right, off the bat. Second verse, same as the first.
Alright.
2 more attacks. Yeah, and then the Unleash Echo is just it attacking, correct?
It's just you attacking from the Echo's position.
From the Echo's position, thank you. Again, been a little bit since we've done
No problem.
for this kind of combat. We've been fighting in mechs. Another nat 20!
Okay.
And a 9.
Nat 20 and a 9? Okay, okay.
Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that 36 was a nat 20.
Oh,
That's fine. That's fine.
You got the double damage dice then.
Yes. On one of the attacks.
Okay.
So this one is a nat 20 for a sorry,
Why do we
34.
roll multiple d8s instead of a d100? Because that's just what the class does. The class,
Yep.
you get to add extra d8s to roll for damage whenever you add more spell slots.
Right.
So that's just how the class feature works.
Yep.
And the balancing of the game.
And then I'll toss another smite in there.
Yeah.
Another 4th level.
And yes, it can be procced with Action Surge. Echo Knight gets to take an extra action by spending the resource associated with it per action that you take. That's the attack. So, Action Surge.
We'll spend a 4th level on the crit, and then the other one was a 23.
Okay, so how many times did you hit, and one of them was a crit?
So I attacked the first 2 times. My Echo missed.
Okay.
One of those was a crit.
Okay.
On that first go. I'm attacking the second time. 1 is a crit, and then 1 is a 23.
And then is your Echo taking a third?
Can I? Oh, I can unleash. I can
unleash
do that with Action Surge. Yeah. Okay. Then yes, absolutely.
Okay.
That goes for me as 17 plus 14, so
That hits.
22. Yeah, 32. Yeah, and that hits.
Okay.
Does the 23 hit?
Yes.
Cool. All right. That's important to know.
In total, then, that is going to be for your damage dice.
Yep. So it'll be.
So on the
It'll
crit,
be
that's
20 d8, or it'll be
crit,
15 d8.
Sorry. 10 d8 plus 66 plus 2d10 for the crit. What are you spending on the rest of your spell on your smites?
For the second round,
Yeah.
I'm doing 2 smites. On the crit, I'm gonna do a level on my last level 4, and then on on the 23, I'll do a level 3.
Okay, and you're not going to do on the other one as well?
Right,
Yeah.
you are. I will do. Yeah, you know what? Strike that. We'll do a. Do I have a 6th level left? I do have a 6th level left. Or a 5th level, I should say.
Okay.
I do have my 5th level.
So
But you know what? I'll just do another third.
okay, so in
So
total that
1/4
is
and 2/3.
18d8 plus
Okay.
9, 12d6 plus 4d10 for the total.
Got you.
Not that it matters now, but I just realized that I forgot to add my dexterity modifier to my initiative roll, so I technically would have gotten 2 higher, but whatever. As long as I'm before the monster, I don't care. I don't care if I go before
Alrighty.
Vader.
Sounds
I
like a
just
skill
care that-
issue.
I know, I just rolled that in the gift of alacrity, and then forgot to add the modifier.
Skill issue, Brooks. Skill
Mhm.
It
issue.
was a skill issue.
Genuine skill issue.
I know.
And 4d10 for the smites.
18d8 is all the smites added.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. All right, 4d10. You got it.
18d8, 4d10 for all the glaives and the crit,
Because of the attack.
and then 12d6 for all the extra damage from the dragon grappling.
You got it, buddy. So that is going to be an additional. With my pluses from the glaive, which is 8 times 3 off 8, real quick.
8 times 3 is 24.
177. So in total, 278 damage
Nice.
from all 5 attacks that hit.
Sick action.
Oy, oy, oy. Okay.
So, you'll notice as you swing.
That's my
into-
turn.
Describe these attacks for me real quick.
So, as Feta rushes forward and thrusts the glaive up towards Vengeance, it's almost as if from every different direction, 100 different ghost glaives are attacking all at the same time, and then switches to the Echo's position. And as if they were spikes coming up from the ground, the glaives erupt forward, piercing and peppering Vengeance's body, golden ichor flying and raining down across the battlefield.
All right. As you strike, you'll notice something very important. You pierce, but every time it does, it brings its shield. The shield doesn't block it, but you notice the shield absorbing something. Every time you strike, you pierce through, and something is absorbed into the shield. And as it takes...
Do I feel weaker, or does it seem like it's converting damage into something?
Maybe both.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
And you'll notice, as it takes its legendary action, the following happens. It takes its shield hand and brings it to its sword hand. And now it is going to strike. It's swinging at you, Feta.
Okay.
That is going to be 13, 17, 20, 21, 22, 24,
Yep.
27, 28 to hit.
28 is going to hit. I don't think there's
Do you have
anything I can
shield?
do about that. I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna double check real quick. It does not
Do
look
you
like I have
have-
shield now.
The one that lets you make them re-roll. I forget what it's called.
Oh
Barbs.
yes, silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs.
No, but I have the time version of that. I can't remember what it's called.
Are you sure? Because you're no longer that high of a... That.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. No, I don't have that anymore.
14.
Well, no, because that's an Echo Knight ability.
No, it's not. 15. It is a...
Oh, it's not. You're right. You're right. That's my bad.
5, 6, 28 plus 50.
Yeah, the best I have is Cutting Words, which I only have that's a D8, so I would only be able to knock it down to 20, and that would still hit.
Well, it swings at you with its blade, and you'll note that this thing is powered up, amped. The blade strikes with even more momentum, absorbing some of the energy that you struck it with and blowing it back at you. You take 78 damage.
I am concerned about doing a burst round right now.
Oh, AVRE! That fucking hurt!
It is now Viari's turn.
Don't worry, you'll turn into a dragon after you.
I guess that's
Remember?
You can't do that at 0 hit points. I checked.
What do you mean? No. Don't you? Because we've got true polymorph on.
I know, true polymorph does not. Oh wait, I guess it's. He'd have to be dead before you could do that.
You revert.
Yeah.
What? No, he reverts from.
At 0, I turn back into a dragon, and then at 0 for the
then,
dragon,
yeah.
I turn back into Feta.
Okay, look, I checked this afterwards. You cannot true polymorph a creature with 0 hit points if it is still alive. So
No,
you-
remember, he's already true polymorph.
I am already True Polymorph. We layered True Polymorph
right,
already.
I'm sorry. I was
Remember-
very,
yeah.
Okay, I was very confused about what you guys were talking about. I thought you were talking about
Also-
like, how you could true. I'm sorry. That is my bad. I got
Yes.
confused. Okay, yeah, you guys are currently nesting dolls.
Yeah.
we Russian nesting doll business.
All right.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Time to up the damage and the hope.
No!
No!
No! Of me!
Shit, we shouldn't have said anything.
Of me! Of me! Of me!
Yes, Brooklyn. What is it?
You don't have to do these things.
That's really cool. Take your fucking turn.
Alright. Can I was gonna ask, you know how the spending the liar points lets me take a legendary action? Could I know you said that it was to cast a spell, could I move my echo? Would you be open to allowing me to move my echo
No,
with my legendary
I
action?
would not be allowed open to let you do that. Sorry.
Fine. I am going to blast the ever-living daylights out of this thing while I still have Spirit Shroud up, because I suspect that's about to go down.
That's a good
Am I able to take my legendary? Yeah, no. I might hold on to that in case I need it to bring Fader back up or something. Alright, so my Simulacrum and I are moving up within 10 feet of it, but we want to be on sort of either side so that we're not like lined up
Okay.
as easily. But within 10 feet so that we get Spirit Shroud range. I'm then going to have my Simulacrum and I with Spirit Shroud up. Action Surge, Illusionist Braces, Eldritch Blast. So that's 3 times each. So that's 30 rolls to hit.
Right.
Because of the liar points that I spent, that's going to be a plus 19 to all of these to hit.
Okay.
And then I believe a plus 10 for each one that hits in terms of... I'm running through this just to double check it.
Brooke, you've cut out audio.
Can you hear me?
Speak again?
Wait, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay,
Just
that might
checking
have
with you.
been
Your
because
I don't think your Simulacrum has liar point. It doesn't not liar point. It doesn't have illusionist bracers.
Didn't we get to pick one item to put on it?
Wait, do you also have illusionist bracers?
Oh, it wasn't allowed to be the same.
No.
Okay, well then it's going to do the same thing, but it's going to spend its meta magic points to make a bonus action and do it that way.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, so that is going to be... Oh god, I have to add plus 19 to all of these things. So that's going to be 31.
31 hits.
Okay, I'm going to... Sorry, I'm just going to keep track of how many of these hit in my notes app because I am not going to be able to... Sorry, I should have had this up.
I'm also keeping track of how many hit. So if you go through each of them individually, I will tell you how many at the end hit as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll focus on this then. So, 31. And then that is... The next one's definitely going to hit. And then the next one is a 26.
26 hits.
Okay. And then the next one is also definitely going to hit because
Hit.
that's higher than
Okay.
those. And then the next one is also going to hit because that's higher. The next one is a 23.
Hit.
Okay. Hit. The next one is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
I literally can't miss.
Okay. In that
If that's
case,
the case, that was a 1.
okay, if that's the lowest you can roll. All of these hit.
Yeah.
All 30 hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. All right.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
I'm going to regret this in a second. Don't worry.
Yes, you are.
Offie. Are we friends?
I let you do a
Offie.
lot.
I
Roll
don't
your
like that
tell
you
me how
said
much
that.
damage.
I am doing it. Hold on. Let me check how many of those were crits. Because surely of 30 to hit.
At least 6 should be a crit.
Did I not get a single crit?
Did you not get a single 20?
I don't think so.
That's so dumb.
That's
Right.
so rude.
Oh,
What the
At
fuck?
least one of... No, wait, I did that back, not 6. Should be at least like 2.
Let me just... Is there a way to check the log? So, because I'm not sure if I could see everything. Hold on, let me just double check. Any of those... Oh, there's the custom roll, which I should be able to see all of the individual ones, right? Because that's what rolled with dice of enlightenment. Nope, okay. I guess... Fuck me. Alright, so that's 60 d8, if I am right, and then plus 30 d10.
Yeah.
And then I
You
get to add
Charisma modifier, which is currently at 30.
312 to whatever I roll.
Yeah.
That's 757.
757. Brooke, could you speak quickly?
Wait, can you hear me?
You are sounding very robotic.
Okay, let me refresh.
That is literally. That is nearly
Oh, wait,
3
did that
times
fix
the
it?
amount of damage I did.
It did
No,
not fix it.
unfortunately.
No. Okay.
Here, you know what? Oh,
Um,
hello.
hello. We're
I was just gonna say, have her switch her mic to a different one, and then switch back to that one. We'll do that for the future.
Okay, just doing some quick maths.
Two plus two, that's 4. Minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths. You can say minus 1.
I just realized that in asking you to send me a picture of my abilities, I'd have to read them.
Yes. I do not have neat handwriting. So Brooke,
I am discovering.
Brooke, you watch as you describe this this absolute nuking from orbit that you've done to this thing, or at least are currently attempting to do.
All right. Vader, you know we're about to regret this, right?
Yep.
All right,
Do it
cool.
anyway.
As my simulacrum and I run in on either side, and it's one of those situations where it's like, normally I blast the ink from my hands, but this time I have been practicing with scrap, and I want this to look cool for scrap, right? So instead, it's like these black voids open up, like behind me, and these giant fancy swords, like some of them are on fire, some of them are exploding with ice, some of them, this is all purely for aesthetic. This is just because Scrap would think it was cool. Some of them like combined with cars and for no reason have motors and like crap tons of smoke billowing out the end, just start pummeling through like meteors into this thing and just belting it like with these necrotic swords.
That's awesome.
It was really cool. And the dollar amount is $10 for spell slots, and you cannot give them to me, but don't worry, I might not need it. You witness this absolute nuking. The crowd is aghast. They are shocked. This is probably the most damage they've ever seen in a single instance. As this thing is...
Not even the most damage I've ever made, I've ever done.
I know, but you look. This thing stands. Weak, bloody, gagging, but it stands. And you notice that the shield that it wields is absolutely brimming with power.
Oh, that's not good. Me.
It takes a legendary action.
I did say this was gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you.
Viari, you did a lot. If this kills you, this is not my fault.
Yep.
You also have a
Okay.
weapon nesting doll situation going on.
Yeah,
we'll see
you've
if
already
that
fucked
saves
me up
us.
with this like burst damage nonsense before. I feel like I get to just go in.
I'm going to tell you the mechanic afterwards, and I think you're going to like it a lot. Okay. 15. 16. 15, 16, 17.
Hold off on giving us our spell slots back, guys, until we hear this.
25 to
Good
hit,
way.
Viari.
That hits. Let me see if I have anything I can do.
Can I cutting words?
Yeah?
Cool. It's a shot in the dark. We'll see if this works.
No, that's amazing because my armor is 22. So like, if you can just get it down a little bit.
All right. That's a much better chance than I thought I had. That's a 3 on the D8, so that brings it down to 22.
Oh, that's still gonna hit. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I've got anything else.
I thought meat to beat it, or the other way around.
No,
I don't know.
He's attacking the hit.
Shit. Do you have shield?
I do not. Shield's not available to me. Okay. Is this a spell?
No.
What kind of damage does it do?
It deals radiant.
Oh, that's a little rude.
I got nothing else.
I'm not loving my chances right now. I don't have a lot of damage mitigation options. It's just not available to warlocks.
That was my one. Can you switch places with your echo? Will that help?
That's a high
I don't
they
think I can
have
do
it
that
in-
as a reaction.
That's a high level.
It's a what?
That's a high level Equinite feature. You have to be level 15.
Gotcha.
Oh.
12, 15. Viari, take careful note as to how much damage is currently being dealt to you, and it might make sense the mechanic. You take 317 damage is struck back at you.
Was that
in
half?
No.
How much did I? No. I dealt 750. What was it? 700.
Yeah. 317.
Is it only absorbing the radiant damage?
No. Make an investigation check in your fleeting moments so you can communicate this to your simulacrum and communicate, and then that simulacrum can communicate it to Theta. As you transform into a dragon. You transform into a dragon. You take 317 damage.
50.
Also, Viari, do you mind just quickly swapping your mic to a different mic setting and then swapping back?
And then swapping it back.
That might fix the mic.
Hold
without
on.
you
I think
having
it's
to
my
put out.
connection because you guys sound robotic for me as well.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hi, guys.
guys.
We're gonna die.
What do you think the mechanic is?
So let's see. How much damage did it do? So she did 700 something. That doubled is 634. It's only absorbing. It's absorbing something specific.
Yes. There's a specific number. It dealt 77 damage to you. And to
Right.
Brooke, it dealt
And I-
317.
And I dealt 240.
Modifiers? Like what we add?
Maybe.
Because it should have been 312 if that's the
right.
case.
That's the right direction. Make an investigation check, and I'll give you the final piece of the puzzle that I think will help you.
Okay.
77 would, yeah.
21.
Something like that would make sense.
21. As you transform into a dragon, as this thing blasts you, eviscerating your corporeal form. It does do damage that spills over into your dragon form as well, by the way. That is how this
Yeah.
works.
What dragons are we using again, Brooke?
Is it bronze?
I believe it is
Oh,
ancient.
break again?
Your microphone has broken again, yes.
It's probably just the connection then.
It's every time I roll dice on D&D Beyond. Hold on, I'm going to refresh and then I'm going to stop.
Yeah, just use. I've just been using the Google Dice Roller because D&D Beyond, because it's a physics engine, slows down your processing speed immensely. Ancient brass. Yeah, it is brass. Because I have the, like, you know, when you've searched something in Google and the link that you've clicked previously is purple.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
ancient brass dragon.
All right, cool. So,
And also just use the Google Dice Roller because D&D
Yeah.
Beyond Dice Roller takes up an
so
immense amount of rough.
317.
317 damage.
Minus. 317 minus 165 means that I've taken 152 in Ancient Brass Dragon. That's 297 minus 152.
All right. Now, Viari, as you transform into a dragon after that massive single hit, I think it's safe to say Spirit Shroud goes down.
Ah! I'm pretty sure I can concentrate on that.
100 DC 150. Okay. But you
I have
notice
advantage.
every single hit that you struck at it, every blast, it put its shield in the way.
The more times I hit, the more damage.
This thing mitigates a flat amount of damage every hit, and returns the amount in its legendary
Okay.
action.
Okay. Gotcha.
So big single blast damage is good.
It's better, at the very least.
What about 15 points of damage every time?
Is the thing.
15 or
I
16?
don't do single blast damage.
Maybe might be some other ways to take care of it rather than blasting. Then maybe. To be fair though, it
Maybe.
is very
Yeah,
close
I know,
to its
like-
legendary action. It is very close.
I was gonna say, just, like, also as
And
it
he
hits
survived.
me, can I have? Oh, no, I'm not gonna Hellish Rebuke because I want some counter spells.
It is now the lair action.
Okay.
As the lair action, it brings its blade across its chest and brings it into a stance, and you watch as a sigil appears before you. I need you both to make wisdom saving throws. Theta, you have an aura which buffs people's saves. How much is it?
It does. It does. I believe that is +5 on saves.
Viari, you get a +5.
Thank you. I also have advantage.
Yeah, your simulacrum does not benefit from the +5 though, which is too far.
It does have advantage though.
Yes.
Great though.
Okay.
It's
So
gonna be
for me,
Yep.
that's a 27, and
Okay.
for my simulacrum, that is 25.
22 for me.
Okay. Okay, Theta,
Yeah.
Viari, you and your simulacrum both succeed.
Okay.
Theta, the following happens to you.
Yeah.
You get... Let me just quickly roll some
How many
dice here.
stacks of what?
Stacks of fuck you. 75 stacks of fuck you. Cause I can.
You have
learning.
2 stacks of retribution.
Oh, good.
The next 2 instances that you attack and deal damage, or the next 2 instances that you deal damage, half the damage is dealt to you as well.
Good. Okay, great. Fuck.
It is now Vengeance's turn.
Right.
Vengeance is gonna note the bullshit that's currently happening with the nesting doll dragon nonsense. And is gonna do
I
something.
knew you forgot to.
And is gonna do something that, frankly, is rude.
Who's gonna dispel
I
magic?
do have shield. I forgot I had shield. I'm a dumbass. I thought I didn't. Anyway, go on.
Clasps his hands together and brings out a field. Anti-magic field.
Okay.
Counterspell.
Roll for it. As he counterspells your counterspell.
I want to both.
He
can I
counterspells your
counterspell?
counterspell first, I will say. So, does anyone have a way to stop that?
Yeah.
I do a
Well, no, I
counterspell as
have.
well.
I've used my reaction.
Okay. So your simulacrum counterspells as well?
Yeah.
Okay. It needs to roll.
Okay. That is going to be. Oh wait, it's plus
Your charisma modifier.
10 currently. That's 25.
Okay. You counterspell the counterspell. Now attempt to counterspell its spell.
That is
You have
28?
a +5, don't you?
28 makes
No.
it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It, frustrated at this, is then just going to target down the Simul, is going to then target down the dragon. He's going to make some attacks. 25 hit?
A 25 does hit.
A 21.
Hits. The armor class is 20.
Okay. Hits. Hits. 4 hits.
Bollocks.
It deals. With these 4 hits, 1, 2, 3, 4 massive strikes directly onto the dragon. It deals 109 damage.
Oh, how you doing, V?
Okay. Still a dragon.
Additionally,
I hate that.
11 stacks of retribution are applied.
11.
Whatever this is, it's bullshit. You know that.
I'm sorry, who turned into a dragon after I killed them? No!
Who let me turn into a dragon? I can't help but feel that at any other campaign, I wouldn't need to turn into an ancient brass dragon and nesting doll myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah! So this is just balanced! Fair and
Upbeat
balanced!
outlaw.
Fair and
You are not
balanced!
Fox News.
Who gave you true polymorph? Who gave you an ability to set your charisma score to 30? Eat shit!
Yeah, but it's
Shut
fun
the
when
fuck up.
I can
Shut
do
the
it.
fuck up! I don't want to hear nothing! Shut up! Take 109 damage and silence yourself!
Was that 11 stacks of
9 damage
retribution?
and 11 stacks of vengeance.
Vengeance or retribution?
Retribution, sorry.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Duly noted.
Beta.
God damn. Okay. Well, I'm really
No.
wondering. I'm really wondering. Hang on.
Can you get past its mythic?
Yeah. Yeah. Just fucking hammer it as much
Just
as I
get
can.
it past its mythic, yeah.
All right.
close.
I have a. I can either hang on to my 5th level or I can use it for a spirit shroud. Should I hang on to
Well, Spirit
Counterspell
Shroud
or should
is-
I hang on to Spirit Shroud?
So Spirit Shroud is better if you're doing a lot of attacks rolls. What's your
Right.
plan right now?
I mean, my plan is Spirit Shroud. My Echo is still up. I can hit it 3 times. I don't have my action surge anymore.
Interesting. I wouldn't worry too much about Spirit Shroud. What are your other options?
Oh God, for my bonus actions, that's a good question.
You are kind of a smiter character, so
Yeah.
and smiting is what you're built for.
Right. Right. But I mean, I'm just taking a look at my bonus actions and seeing if there's anything I can do with that, or if I
Can you
could
like
hex
booming
it.
blade or something?
I could booming blade. I could ensnaring strike. I could hex it. I could shadow blade.
This is one of like offbeats more like this is an offbeat style build, so I don't know
Right.
the
Would you
sheet
like
composition super well.
Would you like my
I-
assistance?
I would love that. Yeah, I will gladly take that.
So, Valar McGullis. Thank you.
Stop mispronouncing this.
Thank you for
Holy
the $50.
cow.
You guys
Holy
get
cow.
5 spell slots back.
I love you
You're
so much.
beautiful.
Okay.
You're so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so here's what I would recommend, Feta.
Yeah.
Based on your character sheet, you do kind of need to make as many hits as possible and deal as much damage.
True.
So
Yeah.
even though it's only 3, you do carry a lot of damage in those hits. And since you just got a bunch of smites back, I would Spirit Shroud at 5th level, and then
Yeah.
smite with those, and then just
That's
attack
what
3 times and
okay.
smite. I would
Cool.
recommend
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, as soon as that happened, I was like, well, that actually takes care of a lot of what I was worried about. Cool. Spirit Shroud, 5th level. Sure, let's go, buddy. And then we are going to take 3 attacks.
Yeah, roll to hit, please.
Yes, indeed. All right. That's going to be 2 27s to hit. And then that is going to be
Hits.
123 to hit.
Hits. All 3
Beautiful. Okay, all 3 smite. I am going to go into dragon after this. I know I am because I've got those stacks of retribution, but fuck it.
hits. So
Um,
roll the first hit, and then we'll see how much retribution damage you take.
That's fair. Okay.
Well, I guess you can roll the first 2, and then half of whatever that deals, we can just deal back to you. So.
That's very true. Okay, so that is going to be 2d10.
2d10 plus 66 plus
Yep,
5d8
plus 5d8.
no wait, no, yeah, plus 5
Plus-
10d10 plus
5d8 or 8 or
14d8 14d8
14d8.
including the
Thank you.
spirit shrouds.
Okay.
Thank you, Valar Morgullis, for the $2 as well. Thank you, you're done. Hey, good luck. We appreciate you.
You're incredible. We love you.
Not
very
enough to say your name correctly, apparently.
What is his name?
Not as much as I want.
Hello,
Valar Morgullis.
Oh,
Valar Morgullis. I just say it
boy.
wrong to piss off the rest of the people on stream. Not
We'll
against
see if
you.
the
You're
echo
great.
even gets a chance.
Okay, you need to watch Game of
Boy,
Thrones.
oh boy. We might be okay. We might be alive. And enough for the echo to attack. But we're going to find out. That's going to be a total of 84.
Did you include your modifiers?
No.
You add 8 twice, so
That's
16.
100. That's
100
100
even?
even.
So you take 50 damage back. As you strike, you feel this radiant damage explode from within you.
Ah. And holding on, I then switch to my echo's position behind him and then stab forward up. Okay. So that is a d10, 3d6, and how many d8 with the...
7d8.
Got you. Okay, that's a 10 on the d10. I'm just going to roll the d6 myself because that's easier. It's 11, that's 12. So that's 22. And then how many d8? Sorry,
7.
I'm 78.
Yes.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm bad at counting. Very bad at counting.
Counting hard.
22 plus 29. 51?
51.
So 151 total.
And as you pierce its back, you'll notice its angel wings strike, convulse, and then go limp for but a moment. as the wings then abruptly flap out, wrench itself free from your glaive, wrap around itself as 6 more wings unfurl from its back.
Oh, come on! We're in Seraphim mode, baby. Let's go.
And we will continue
and then
this
I'll
fight
take-
after the break. Thank you all so much for watching the first half.
Bullshit.
We will be right back with my legendary action.
I have comfort food for when I'm
We are
getting my ass kicked.
back. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to Paperwork Pantheon, everybody. We are back in the middle of a luck fight where these two lovely members have bet shit, and it's going pretty good. I was not entirely sure going into this how this would go, and honestly, I'm personally having a great time. There has been some complaints from the players, mostly from one individual. I'm about 50% of the current player base has complained. Mostly about something along the lines of a lot of damage, and something else about how I don't know. In my personal opinion, I think that this is a perfectly reasonable amount of damage considering the party has an effective, bare minimum 500 hit points.
I do believe, can I just say, that my complaint was that you got to use our cool mechanics before I did.
So it's worth mentioning at this point that I don't know. Once again, didn't really receive the message.
Mom, Off-Kid's playing with my toys.
Didn't we buy it with our money together?
Yeah, it's my turn. Why do you always get to play with it first?
Because I don't know. Not my problem. Honestly,
skill issue.
Honest to God, skill issue. Do it first next time.
Damn it.
It's so nice just sitting back and like not having a horse in this race at all and just kind of like watching the carnage go.
Yeah. You only caught one side of it. Amelia and Danny sit there going, how is this going to manifest in my game?
Yeah, they're in the middle of the arms race, and I don't.
I just have to get it from one side, and they have to get it from both of y'all.
Oh, don't worry, Pat. You want to come play a game?
I mean, yeah, eventually.
Yeah, no.
I will deal with it eventually in the future, but by that point, I'll have forgotten about it, and I won't have to feel like
maybe even by that point, our system will be finished.
Maybe. But our D&D arms race against each other is the most fun.
It's great.
Except when it's not. Except when it's against me.
Yeah, Brooke doesn't like it when it's against them. I relish in both sides of the war. It's worth mentioning.
I will say I don't go as hard on you specifically, I think, as I don't think I target you. I don't single you out. The party just has to deal with it.
Yeah. It's like you for some reason don't target me. But I do target you. Mostly when you do 757 damage.
Other people make their characters easier to target.
I am sorry.
Sounds good.
That's not on.
That sounds like a good amount of damage to be doing, actually. 750?
So
That's such a good number.
Who should I target? The one that did still an absurd amount in 272.
Yeah.
Or the one that did an apocalyptic 757. Chat, who do you think I should target?
I was gonna say, do not leave this up to me. I am not the villain here. No horse. I have no horse.
I'm just a little guy.
I refuse the horse.
Brooke, you cannot argue that you're just a little guy. No, you're not.
I'm just a little guy with really cool blasty swords.
I'm just a little guy that happens to have a nuke.
I just did more damage than an actual honest-to-God meteorite hitting the Earth.
Yeah, 757. Thank you, chat.
Thank you, T-Bone. Thank you for the Larmagullis. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing with reason, with logic.
It's such a pretty number. Does you see how it's like the same? It's like symmetrical.
Yeah. It's a good thing that
you did a plane's worth of damage.
You know, 317 damage seems a lot more reasonable to deal back, especially considering. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fine. Fair and balanced.
You can take the hits. Hey, T-Bone, who said he won?
Yeah, no, T-Bone, you're right. Trust.
The Boeing 757's worth of damage.
And so, it is now time for legendary actions. Veda gets the aspect of vengeance to its mythic action. It blasts out an explosion of golden lights, gaining an additional wings. And it is now time for a legendary action.
Oh god.
Looking at you, Veda.
Okay.
Charging up its blade to strike, you note that an additional blade echoes behind its strike.
Yup, that's good. Oh, that's bullshit. Why are you able to do that?
Wait, I thought my legendary action was.
I said legendary actions, and then I waited, and then you didn't say anything.
Oh.
Would you like to go first?
Okay. It's okay. No,
Okay.
I missed my chance.
Okay. 13, 17, 21, 23. Ooh. 27, 21, 33 to hit.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, shield's gonna do shit for all for that. So, yeah, that hits. Because I can't
Additionally,
do
take 4
anything.
stacks of retribution, please.
Great.
Do we know what the retribution stacks do yet? Have they triggered?
When you deal
Yes.
damage, you take half of the damage that you dealt.
Yep. That's what just happened to me last round.
Yeah. The second blade also strikes.
For every stack.
For every stack, you take half of what you did.
So
For each
like,
attack.
and it's like when you if you have 5 stacks, you have to make 5 attacks before you deplete every stack.
You have 11.
Oh,
Yes.
good to know.
Mm-hmm.
You do.
And on the second attack, we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 18 to hit.
Fucking cutting words.
All right. The second blade does not strike. Oh no, my pen.
Yeah,
broke.
because 18 is my armor class, so any cutting words would bring that down.
Okay. In that case.
Meets it, beats it on your end, yeah.
Yes, meets it, beats it.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Attacker side wins. In
Gotcha.
that case, for your damage, you are going to take 3, 6, 9, 10, 14, 18 plus that amount.
Okay.
46 damage from that strike,
Ooh, Feta just turns into a dragon.
as well as 4 stacks of retribution.
Okay. As well as an additional 4 stacks. Or because you said
Did I
and
already
you take
say
4
that? Okay,
stacks.
I already said that. Then
in
that's
total. Okay,
then that's
cool.
already done. Okay,
I didn't know
Yari.
if you were bringing it to 8.
valid. You said you wanted a legendary action. What would you like to do?
No. I don't know if my initial plan is going to work because I am currently a dragon unless I...
Dragons.
No. Should I...
I'll allow you to use a
Should I
dragon breath.
dispel magic myself? Oh, wait. I can use my dragon breath.
I'll allow you to use your dragon breath weapon as a legendary action because you do have that as a class. You have a legendary action as a class feature. It is designed to only allow you to do 1 spell slot. When you're a dragon, I'll allow you to use your breath weapon.
Okay. How constitution-y do I think this thing is? It's going to be really constitution-y, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Probably.
Yeah, I don't think that as a dragon I should take my legendary action, to be honest. I think I've got better things to do on my turn.
What would you like to do as a dragon on your turn?
Fire breath.
I was actually going to use my simulacrum to knock out my last couple of hit points as a dragon,
Okay, you can do that.
and then try to do stuff to the thing.
Okay, you can try that.
I think. Maybe. I don't know.
Harder than I.
I am going to use my simulacrum, which does not have any stacks of retribution, to cast Spirit Shroud and then Eldritch Blast, and it's going to hit me. Can I just let it hit?
I will say that there's an element to to an armor class that is also like how hard it is to pierce your armor. So, what's your dexterity modifier for a dragon?
For a dragon, my dex mod is +0.
Okay, unfortunately, I think that armor class representing a dragon is purely its
Hide.
It's hide. So I'm not going to allow you to
Okay.
subtract. If you had dexterity, I would allow you to subtract your dexterity as you stand perfectly still.
Okay, well then I'm going to
I'll give you
roll.
advantage to hit.
It's only.
I'll give you
okay.
advantage to hit. How about that?
All right, cool. So I'm gonna roll and get myself. Okay, yeah, that hits. The dragon only has a 20 AC. And send the rest of the Eldritch Blasts at the thing. And then. So that's gonna knock out. Hold on. Okay, so this is kind of a complicated thing to do, because basically what I need to do is knock out those last couple of hit points, and make sure that I am in, and see how many hit points I have left as Viari. Okay, so that is going to be damage. How many do I have left? So sorry. This is literally
you're
just
good.
bookkeeping.
High
Okay.
level D&D, everybody.
That
Welcome,
takes
to
out,
Map City.
yeah, that takes out 2 of Viari's normal hit points. Cool. I'm then going to use my bonus action as my simulacrum to place my echo between me and it, like my simulacrum and it, and back away. I think. Does it have a 10-foot reach?
This thing does have a reach, but it's not using its reaction.
Okay, cool. And then I'm going to use Viari to attack the. I'm gonna try to hit the dragon. Now, are we thinking like a disintegrate? How damaged does it look?
So just mythic.
Well, I don't know if
so
disintegrate
technically
would.
speaking, it's at half health. Effectively. It looks like it rebuffed its defenses a bit.
Oh boy, okay.
But it's
I don't know how.
But its overall health, I'm going to give you guys this. Whatever its health was at previously, it is back to a much less version of that. I would say about half of its original hit points.
Okay.
You are
Yeah, but that's still what? It probably still had like 1,000 hit points to begin with.
No, it did not. It was just mitigating a shitload.
Oh.
Is it still mitigating
It's
though?
gonna
Like, is
mitigate
that
even
still?
more- It's gonna mitigate even more now.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I just spell magic on the thing that is mitigating?
I was thinking that as well. Or is that an ability?
It's more flavored like an ability, and there is no precedent for this in D&D,
Okay.
really. Give me a moment to come up with a ruling, because I kind of see your point. You can, if you successfully dispel magic, you will get rid of it for a turn until the start of your next turn. Is that useful?
Oh.
Maybe. It's not. I mean, it's still gonna fuck up Pat.
It will, but I could also dispel magic.
Yeah.
I just don't have the ability to do much after that, because dispel magic's a full action, I believe.
Yeah. Because I just turned back. Am I at full again? Do I have all of my resources again? Because I just true polymorph back into myself.
I do believe you got all your resources back because of the $50 that was previously gifted.
There's that.
Yeah,
too.
but there's a difference between spell slots versus resources.
You have everything except your 9th.
So I have action surge again?
I will allow you to have action surge again, yes.
Okay.
So that's the case.
Bless. Okay, alright. So this changes things because this means that I can do a little bit more. Do I think that a heal spell is going to get rid of these things on me?
Stacks of retribution? No.
Okay.
If you would like,
alright.
you can, as a bonus action, make an Arcana check, investigation check, or any sort of knowledge-based check against yourself in your simulacrum, and maybe you can figure out how to get rid of them.
I don't even know if it's worth doing that. I just want to get rid of... Do I get the sense that it is mitigating a certain kind of damage or just damage in general?
You know that it is a flat damage reduction.
Okay. This is not ideal.
As to those two people currently arguing how legendary actions worth, you're both wrong. Legendary actions are a type of action given to monsters based that they can take at the end of another creature's turn that is not their self. You get one reaction. Yes. So it's not tied how many reactions you have. A legendary action is something you take at the end of someone else's turn. Valar Morghulis, you are right. And you normally get, you maximum get about 3. But it's always tied to how many creatures are in the round usually. Stop arguing about rules. Google it. If you're confused, Google that shit.
I'll read it off for you right now because I have it in front of me. Only one legendary action.
Should I just Spirit Shroud, action surge, Eldritch Blast? That feels wrong. It feels like I'm just gonna put myself to sleep.
But you might win.
It's really hard to say.
Keep in mind the retribution is on 11 hits. So it's going to be dealing back at you the first 11 hits. However many that may be, that is going to be dealt back in you in half.
And I'm a dragon at the moment.
So
yeah, I deal a lot of...
Currently you deal
hits.
per hit. So that's 100... Let me... First, so how many... You deal about 10 hits per... How many hits can you deal right now as VRE?
If I do it that way, it's going to be 10.
Okay, so 10. So you'll deal a D10 plus Spirit Shroud plus your modifier.
Plus 10.
I mean,
You'll take 122 damage on average.
Which that would... Yeah.
And that's not going to kill it.
That's how much damage you'll receive. Times 2, that's 245 damage you'll deal.
Right.
Yeah, I can try. I don't think it's going to kill it. But...
I'm just providing math. I'm not trying to...
Yeah.
One thing or the other.
I mean, you could try and dispel the magic. I could hit it as much with the dragon as I possibly can until the start of your next turn. But again, I'm a dragon, and there's no way.
Respectfully, that dragon situation is useless.
Yeah, it's keeping us alive.
It's a bunch of extra hit points, but if you forced to take your turn as the dragon, it's bullshit.
Yeah. I still have full HP as the dragon. I'm just in punching bag mode.
On the ancient brass dragon.
I'm trying, man. I'm looking for shit.
Wait a moment, guys. Maybe this is something to do for next game, but ancient brass dragons can learn up to 9th level spells.
Oh.
Are we allowed to do that?
Are we allowed to use that?
You're allowed to use the dragons with spells, variant rules for monsters. I did specify this.
Oh, wait, so would I have not had to have... So could I have used my spells as the dragon, so not had to waste my simulacrum spells hitting me? Like that?
Certain spells, sure, you don't have access to warlock spells. You have access to some wizard spells.
Like Scorching Ray?
I'll allow Scorching Ray and Spirit Shroud. We can redo that.
Let's
rewind.
Dude, have the
Oh god, okay, but
simulacrum
that
dispel
also,
magic.
it's taking too long. I've just got decision paralysis because I'm trying to, okay.
You're good.
Would you like
If you ever
Um,
have Stim dispel magic and then you hit it with the Scorching Ray and Spirit Shroud.
Would you like me to provide advice that might help you out in this situation?
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's reasonable to assume that this thing is, since it's mitigating a flat amount of damage, and since it just hit its mythic, that number, it's fair to assume, it went up. You need to get rid of it. It's going to be probably very detrimental to you. I might recommend, as your legendary action, taking the time to cast Dispel Magic. I will say that will disappear until that next section in the round happens. So for your turn, its shields will be down. I think that sounds reasonable to me.
Oh, until the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Are you sure? This feels like a lot of backtracking for...
I'm fine with it. There's information that you
mistake.
guys
We're
were
learning.
not aware of when making the strategy that I thought was already discussed. I'm fine with rewinding to this point.
Okay.
Because
Yes,
all that's
please.
effectively happened so far is you shot yourself with Eldritch Blast and you're no longer attacking. It's not a lot of backtracking. Nothing's happened.
Actually.
Fair enough, yes, please. I would like to do that if that's okay.
Yes, you are going to have to roll.
Alright,
You are going to have to roll for this.
so... I have to roll for it.
While that's happening,
Uh,
just a fucking friendly, reminder, Offbeat. You're a really wonderful GM, and it is always appreciated at how much you just want us to feel cool and succeed, even, and our failures are on us. And, the consequences of our actions are on us. And it always feels...
You're pretty cool.
Thanks, guys. I love you all.
You're appreciated.
We love you too. 26.
You guys are my favorite players. I love you. I'll kill this thing.
Yay. Okay. All right. 26. Does that?
26 on the spell does dispel it. You watch as the dragon casts this spell. You watch as it tries to bat it away, but the shield itself just evaporates out of its hand. It looks very confused for a moment, but then it just slaps its chest. An orb begins to emit and begins to try and reassemble the shield piece by piece. Its shield is down.
Okay. Now my thought here is, can I still use a simulacrum's Eldritch Blast to take myself down from being a dragon? Because my thought is, I will then have more hits as VRE still because of Eldritch Blast and
Sure.
Spirit.
Yep. You can do that if you want.
Yeah, because I want Eldritch Blast, even if I don't have Spirit Shut Up. Okay, so do you want me to roll again to hit myself?
You already did that. So
Okay.
It's hit.
All right, cool. So that's that one. Plus, there will be 4 hits going towards the dragon from the Simulacrum's Eldritch Blast that I forgot about before. Additionally, I am going to action surge, braces, illusionist braces, Eldritch Blast. I'm not putting Spirit Shroud back up because I'm pretty sure to try to do this in one turn, this actually works out mathematically better for me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That's going to be a total of 19 rolls to hit the dragon, which I don't think can miss. But I'm going to roll anyway in case I get any nat 20s.
Okay. Yep. So are you hitting your... So run me through how many shots are going towards vengeance.
19. Sorry, did I say the dragon?
Okay. In that case,
Okay, yeah,
the
19.
roll 10 first. We'll calc that damage, and then we'll see how many of those you hit. Then we'll calc your retribution damage, because you have 11 stacks of retribution currently.
Okay. So 10 is gonna be. There's not a single crit in there as well.
This
okay,
is good for
that.
you.
Yeah.
This is good.
But
this
all of
time.
them hit. Okay, so that is. Oh God. And then we've still got to do the final 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait, no, Eldritch, no Spirit Shroud. Fuck. Sorry. This is the longest turn ever. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, the loss happened.
Okay, all right. So that's going to be 154 plus 12 is.
Have you added your agonizing blast damage?
Yes. I don't have Spirit Shroud.
Okay, so 154 plus 12.
So it's 10 hits. So it's 100 agonizing blast damage right now, plus the 12 plus 54 that I just rolled.
Okay.
So that's
166 damage.
166. Yeah.
You take 83 damage in retribution stacks.
Ouch.
You have one
Okay.
more stack of retribution active on you.
Okay. 86 damage. And then the final 4. I'm so sorry. This turn is taking forever. I hate this. How is it looking?
It's looking like it's lost a lot of health.
Okay. Still no crits. Amazing.
Your spirit shot has spirit shot up though. Your simulacrum has spirit shot, so make sure you add that.
Oh, you're right. Okay. So that is going to be 62, 102, 102.
102. Good fucking play. It's not dead
Thank you
yet.
for letting us walk it back.
Working
No
on
problem. It's not dead yet, but it does look very badly wounded.
Okay.
It is its turn. Okay. This thing thinks all of what I'm about to think really fast as it battles.
Okay.
Rapidly tries to put together something to do. Reactions are still up. Legendary actions have been spent. Okay. It's going to use its recharge weapon.
Oh
boy.
Okay. It is going to look at Theta. Look at
Yup.
Viari proper.
Mhm.
I need you both to make intelligence saving throws.
Okay, I'm doing it as a dragon.
Okay, I just cut out temporarily for a second. Did you say intelligence saving throws?
Yes. And because I'm a dragon, I believe does my aura's not no longer up?
Sadly, no.
Or is
Your aura would
that-
no longer
okay.
be through. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's now. What it is.
Nat 20. Fuck. So plus 3, so a total of 23,
All right, you
which
save.
probably still fail. Oh, okay. Then never mind. I'm just not gonna talk then.
Viari?
Sorry, I'm cutting out a lot right now. Was that intelligence saving throws?
Yes, that was an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. All right. So that is going to be. I have advantage against. Is it a magical effect? A spell or a
Yes.
magical effect? Okay, cool. So I have advantage. That is going to be a 22 for me and a 19 for my simulacrum.
22 and 19. You personally save. Your simulacrum does not.
Okay.
And it's a good thing you
Oh wait,
fucking did.
are we within range of Fader?
No, Fade's a dragon.
I'm a dragon.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sorry.
right.
And so, after checking all of the missing hit points in the arena, I made this save low intentionally, because I knew that this is a bad one.
Holy fuck. Okay. What is it
Targets
about?
that fail take all that damage. The more that fail, the more balanced it is. But if only one person fails, it's very bad. Because if only one person fails, basically what it's doing is like, if
Spreading
everyone
out
succeeds, nothing changes. But if only one person fails, they take it all.
That's
So all of the
brutal.
missing
I
hit
kinda love
points
that.
in the arena.
So all of the missing hit points in the arena, everybody's health gets, like, basically everyone gets healed up to 100, and then evened out to flat if you fail, amongst all those who fail. But because only one person failed, the entire burden is on them. And that is your simulacrum. So they take, please quickly tell me how many missing hit points you guys have.
I actually just realized that I forgot to take the damage when I took that thing. What? How much was it before when I took the 10 stacks?
84.
So
84. Okay, thank you.
So technically, 1.
Because you're a dragon.
80,
dragon.
86.
And only 1 point of damage carried over. I had 45
So
hit
dumb.
points, and
Fucking
you
hate
did
this
46
shit.
damage.
That's amazing.
Your simulacrum takes
80.
519 damage as a beam from Alistair himself is directed right onto this creature. You hear Alistair go,
Holy shit.
"Who stole my vengeance?"
Oh, no!
God damn it, Luck! Your simulacrum is gone. It is reduced to atoms. Evaporated.
Just be like, Alistair, don't worry about it. This is so fun.
Alrighty.
Forget that he can do that sometimes. That's fucking terrifying.
You see that this thing is weak as hell. Fada, it is
Cool.
your turn.
Question.
Yes.
Because I took 46 points of damage, can I save to see if Spirit Shroud is still up?
Yeah.
Cool. I have advantage. And what am I adding?
Your Constitution modifier.
Constitution. That's what I thought.
You have a plus 13 to con saves as a brass dragon.
Oh, that's right. That is absolutely right. It's fucking cool. 26.
You save.
Ugh, Spirit Shroud's still up. Let's go. Okay. So you said Scorching Ray, yeah?
You can cast
so we
Scorching
do
Ray as a dragon,
Scorching Ray.
yes.
That's gonna Scorching Ray at the 9th level?
Yep.
9th level Scorching Ray, baby. Coming right at it.
Let's go.
What am I rolling? Because I don't know.
That is
And the Dispel Magic's still up.
10 attack rolls, please.
And attack rolls.
10
Okay,
attack rolls,
so-
please. Using, we check the dragon. Charisma's probably its best. Yeah, using its charisma modifier, so it's plus 7 plus 7 plus, what is it, plus 6? Yeah, plus 13 to hit.
So plus 13 to hit. Okay.
Yes.
All right, rolling 10d20. Digitally, one of those is a crit.
Crit.
We've got 2 27s.
27. Okay.
We've got a 32.
32 hits.
Yep. We've got a 26.
26 hits.
We've got a 21.
Hits.
And then 17.
Hits.
Really?
Let's go to low AC.
16?
Miss.
Yeah, okay. And then the last one is a nat 1.
Okay, so
So I believe that is hit. Okay, so hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How many
6,
missed? 2?
7. 3 missed.
3 missed, 7 hits, 1's a crit.
Yeah.
So in that case, that is going to be 2. That is 14.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You're right. 2 missed.
Oh, in that case, it is
Only 2 missed.
16d6 plus your spirit shard damage, 16d8.
Cool. And then you got the 1 as a crit, right?
Add on an addition, that is 18d6 plus 18d8. Sorry.
You good. You good. Alrighty, and then 18d8. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. 134 damage.
Woo! How do you want to do this, brother?
Fuck you! As Viari pelts it with just like blast after blast after blast, it is desperately, it disintegrates the simulacrum, and Feda flies directly vertical up into the air, does a full 180, maw pointed down, and just rains fire down from the sky.
And this thing, as you breathe fire on it, you can watch as it desperately holds up its shield, trying its very best to mitigate, but it hasn't even reformed yet. It's just working off of raw code that it's been told how to do, and it tries and tries and tries until the shield goes limp, and its body
and just keeps firing.
and its body begins to turn to ash. The
Flies down to
crowd
Viari
goes fucking
and just slumps on the ground.
nuts. They go,
Feda's dragon head just slams next to you.
woo! Yeah! You watch as Luck, as the crowd, there are some blood bandits in there like, those are my champions, baby! Those are my fucking champions!
How did you
Screaming.
get here?
Luck gives you a clap and like a wink and a nod at you, Pat. VR, you looking around, there are people who've started setting up banners. Like just setting up like the god of lies, more like the god of death. There are people like setting up a bunch of stuff, and Luck just from her mega horn just goes, "The mortal gods take another victory, undisputed champions of Lux Arena."
Viari may lie, but that damage does not, bitch.
There are and as this all happens, Feda, this aspect of vengeance stands up in a skeletal form and presents you with its shield.
Okay. Thank you.
With a salute, it disappears
that.
back into its V, and with a blast of flame, it is gone. Not only do you guys succeed, but Feda, congratulations. You have been granted the magical item, the Shield of Vengeance.
Ah! Okay. Where's my pen? Fuck.
All instances of damage are reduced by 10. And once per short rest, you may use all of the damage received in the all the damage mitigated in the last round, you may channel into your next attack. Provided that you only make one attack.
Okay.
But hey, that's fucking...
Holy
It was nifty.
Mhm.
That's nifty as fuck. Okay.
But...
You know what I realized I remembered at the beginning of the fight, but I forgot in the fight. Could we have been using our guns to get extra hits?
Yes, you could have.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I also forgot about that.
I was like, I remembered it at the beginning and then just completely forgot when it came to my turn.
Yeah, that's valid. You guys haven't done a lot of combat with him, so it's fair. So, just to go over what you guys get, Feda, tomorrow you get an extra 5th level spell slot and an extra channel divinity. Viari,
Cool.
you get an extra pact slot and an additional limited wish.
Thank you. Thank you.
Holy shit. Oh my
Oh,
god.
That was a hard one. You guys did really, really good. That was a tough fight. I feel like I kind of got the fair and balanced right nailed on the head. I think it was
Yeah.
Okay, Fox News.
yeah, everyone fair and balanced. Don't call me Fox News.
No,
I think that was-
sitting there shouting fair and balanced like it's a mark of pride.
I do. I think it was fair and balanced. I think it was insane, but I think it was fair and balanced. Then again,
Yeah,
I feel
trying
like
to
Brooklyn's
figure out
probably
that
got a
final
better perspective.
Decision was hard.
Huh?
Yeah,
Like what to
that
do
was-
there.
That was hard.
Because at the beginning I was like, well, if I'm taking damage back, it's fine. I've got all these extra hit points from the polymorph like protections or whatever. But then by the time that I was onto my actual hit points, it was like, ooh.
Yeah, that flat damage retribution was hard.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that shit's rough as
Yeah,
fuck.
And it especially
It was
punishes
good.
builds like Viari's who do lots of hits. So,
Yep.
It's the meta.
it is the meta, but fuck the meta.
It's kind of like a puzzle though. When you
is.
throw new mechanics and stuff like that at us, I really do. I'm not trying to be a fucking suck up here, Brooklyn. Don't you fucking give me that look.
What did I do?
It might have just been your lag. You were looking at the camera in a very like disappointed manner.
Okay.
But I do like that because it's a puzzle that we have to solve. Like we have to figure out how to beat that thing and how to get around that and like what do we have in our bag of tricks that we can use in unique and interesting ways to be able to work around that. And I think that like it gives us more of a chance to utilize all of the things that we can do.
Exactly.
The tricky part here was that we didn't have our other like single hit big damage dealers. Although that wouldn't have
Right.
necessarily helped if we were getting damage like half damage flashback anyway. And also
The
D&D is
retribution
not well
stacks.
designed for anything like it's not designed for good big hit things. Like you can do
Right.
that, but like it's better if you want to get
Yeah.
your damage super high. It's better to do a lot of damage, a lot of hits, and stack damage onto it.
Which is why I did set the mitigation number at the number I did set it at. Because I questioned setting it higher, but then I was like, if it gets too high, Viari does no damage and then just
takes it all.
Yeah. So I did
Yeah.
set it intentionally lower than what maybe would have made the fight longer. But it was like they
How
don't
many
have
hit
other
points
options.
did it have?
It had 800. And then when it mythic actioned, it had 300.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, fuck, that thing tanked a lot of the damage we threw at
The
it.
flat
So
that flat
did-
mitigation was that flat
Yeah.
mitigation
How much
was
per
like
hit was it flat mitigating?
10.
10? So literally I should have
a
just
lot.
not added my agonizing blast onto it.
I mean, you still
Well,
would've-
no, because it still would have mitigated it still would have mitigated.
It still mitigated
The
that
rest of it.
damage. What are you saying?
No, that's what I'm saying. It would have so when I gave you the number, I could have just given it to you without agonizing blast because I was adding 10 for every hit.
Essentially,
It mitigated from the 750, it mitigated 300 damage.
yes, it did.
Right. But
Which- well,
with the
it's just
agonizing
mitigated
blast, it
mechanism.
let the rest of that damage go through.
Yeah.
Because you
did
were
it-
adding agonizing blast, it kind of neutralized the fact that it was going to negate 10 damage anyway.
Hold on, why did it mitigate so much damage? Because it
You made
mitigated
you
what
made
317 points of damage, but it should have, or no, it only took 317 or something like that, but
No.
it should have only
No.
mitigated
It
300.
so you did 10 attacks. It mitigate you did
I did.
30 attacks total. That's what you told
Yeah.
me you
Uh-huh.
did. So it mitigates 10 damage per hit. So it mitigates 300 of that damage. You dealt 757. So you effectively only dealt 457 to its HP.
But you said something about 317.
Yes. So when it does damage back to you, I added a D12 plus 5 D4s. So it dealt 17 with that, plus its 300.
It rolled low. Holy shit.
Yes.
Damn.
Why'd you add more? Why were you rolling to add more? Was the 300 not enough?
Clearly not.
You can't see. I was going to say, you can't fall from there. Because we are both still standing.
So bad.
I didn't even get to Fada's set, like, true health points. He's still a dragon. Still a fucking dragon.
Whenever you do anything that's even mildly inconvenient to me, you pick on me a little bit. Like a little bit.
Your build's tough. I picked the challenges.
Brooklyn, mildly inconvenienced. Also, Brooklyn, you received the deepest wound on this day, and frankly, how dare you?
You know that meme that's like, it's like I was physically assaulted. My D&D character took more damage than I would like. I have been wounded beyond repair. They were fine. They needed a little hit point nap. But hey, now you guys have the Shield of Retribution, so the Shield of Vengeance.
Yeah, fuck, holy shit, that's intense. That's gonna help a lot.
Yeah.
That's gonna help so much.
Got this idea from the Lancer TTRPG. Thank you, Lancer.
Thank you, Lancer! I have said that 3 times this week.
Thank you, Lancer, for your armor class and evasion separation. This is a neat mechanic that I intend to use in the TTRPG that Brooke and I are making. So, yes.
Hold on, wasn't that my idea? And then Komai was like, hey,
No.
Lancer does that, and then...
No, when we were having the discussion, I brought it up and said Lancer does this. And then you're like, oh, I was thinking that too.
That's not how I remember it, but fair enough.
Either way, Lancer's done it before we could have ever thought of it.
Lancer's just great. It's
Lancer is
fucking... Brooke, I want you to take a wild guess as to why I like Lancer.
They're pirates.
No, the other thing.
There's another thing?
Mechs, Brooke, robots,
Oh,
Gundams.
my bad.
Look at my camera.
Gundams, right.
It's all giant mechs, and it's
Patrick.
the most beautiful thing.
But
Pirates and giant robots. Look, that's my entire personality, man, and I fully didn't understand that.
I appreciate it. I love that.
But luck does go
But we
and pays you guys out. Looking at you both very impressed. Goes, to be honest, I didn't realize it did all that. I thought it's a little gimmicky, you know?
Yeah,
yeah, totally. Give me
yeah, it just hides the shield behind it. Yeah, that was wild. Yep,
You don't need
definitely.
to hide the shield. I know you got it.
I know you know I have it.
It's
It's more for theatrics.
Now I
than
need to
congrats,
reset up my dragon stuff. It's so
I didn't know
annoying.
you guys had that either. That's pretty smart. It's pretty
the
clever.
Russian nesting doll, man. That shit's wild. That was Viari's idea. Also, wait.
Well,
what
actually,
did
it came to me in a dream from someone named Ballad.
Thank you, Ballad Boy, for this information.
yes, the bard, the great bard.
Yeah.
You know, he's got some neat tactics. He's also the reason why Alistair has put a limit on that technique. I asked him about it mid-fight, and he said there's a limit of 3. You can only nesting doll yourself into a dragon and then back out again. If you go further, you start having
Shit gets weird.
Well, frankly, he says don't ask what used to happen. But now there's just you can't. You just can't do it. It does spell fails.
I mean, I guess it's sort of a Jeff Goldblum The Fly situation.
Mm-hmm.
Where you're like this weird amalgam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stop thinking about that because that hurts my brain.
I would suggest it. Thinking is a dangerous practice for many.
Alistair always stops the fun parts.
Let's just say we have to thank Alistair for a lot of things, and keeping this world from devolving into a mess is one of them.
I know, but it would still be so fun.
Just imagine if the chaos gods that you were fighting could do that as well.
I know.
Yeah. Just imagine.
Imagine what every fight would be: setting up your anti-magic field first and hiding inside of them until everyone would come out and fight. It would be boring. Gotta leave it to Alistair to keep things interesting sometimes.
Boring. Truth. Very, very, very.
Yeah, instead keeps embargo all to himself.
Question.
Starts shutting down other people's abilities to do anything, but he's allowed to.
Look, what was Godfried's previous record as far as damage is concerned?
Godfried's record was 692.
Well, I think.
Oh, I already beat him ages ago when I got like 1,050.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yes, right. With the fucking Alex.
But that was a glitch in the mechanics.
Maneuver now.
It is still possible. It's just
slower. Alex
Yeah,
had to
slower.
rework herself as well once we figured out she was using band tech. But all the same, still very powerful.
She never struck me as a band girl.
I mean, when you're in her business, you got to continuously be trying to push the system of the world to its limits. She did. She found it and went beyond it, and we figured out how she did it. We had to go, look, we get that, Alex, but you can't keep doing that. And she was like, I understand.
I mean, it was like, what did she?
And
what
Alex
she
did
do?
it
What did
without
she
having
use?
Alistair as her dad.
Right. What did she use? Was she more like brass or string or woodwind?
In terms of instrument?
Band.
She's a band girl.
Band.
I believe she plays
Yes,
the
I know.
saxophone.
I can...
I'm gonna let you use that on Alistair later, and that's my gift. It is my gift to you.
You do
His
know that he's
sighs
going
and
to, you do know he's going
groans
to
of
reply by saying
frustration.
that she plays the saxophone, right? You do understand that he's just going to say that and then
Yes,
act like that
you
was
know
the
that he's
original-
going to groan in frustration beforehand,
No.
and that beautiful music itself is my gift to you, Luck.
He'll just take it literally. I don't think you know Alistair.
I will give it a try, and I will update you on the results. Maybe we will. Maybe. But good job.
Keep me posted.
That Shield of Vengeance is a very valuable item. I did not
I am
realize.
very interested.
I did not realize that was actually a thing that it did. I'll have to
I'm
go and
very
check on that now, and since it activated what I can only assume is an Alistair run ability, I'm going to have to update him a little bit on what
Yeah,
happened
that
today.
light from the sky didn't seem like it was entirely vengeance.
No, was
Felt like it
Vengeance,
was-
I believe, calling upon Alistair to...
Yeah.
I believe when I saw the contract fly up, Right the World was the language written. So, I didn't realize that was a thing that it could do. I imagine...
His shit's always so brutal.
I mean, he's keeping an incredibly important document safe with all of this, so...
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's badass, but
It's a good thing that this thing is not sent out to do missions for him. Let's just say that much. That would be bad, problematic even.
Yeah, well, because then Beatrice would just start sending her stuff out.
Exactly. It'd be a problem.
right.
All the same, good job. Genuinely. I don't think anyone could ever say anything about your combat prowess anymore.
Thank you.
Were they saying it before?
saying it before?
Yeah, obviously. People say shit all the time.
Sorry that Brooke that I said
Sucks
that
to
at the
suck.
Yeah. I mean, of course, it's always going to be gods that talk and be like, I don't get why they were chosen to be the
Is it
champions.
Truth?
It's always truth. But there's always others as well. The god of wicker furniture does not know how to keep their mouth shut. That's all I'm saying.
The god of wicked furniture is the god of wicked furniture. I could light a match and take down their entire domain.
I
No,
know.
they're dating the god of fire, if you recall.
Wait, that's still going on?
Mm-hmm.
How do they maintain? How do they?
Don't ask.
I'm going to stop thinking. Yep, nope. I'm
Yep,
going to stop
there you
thinking
go.
about
Good
that.
job. The more you think, the more it hurts. I
Mhm. Yep.
understand.
Mhm.
Yep. You know what? I gave you a dirty look for that sentence before, but now you know what? The more you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys going to do now that you have this? You got your stuff. You're gonna go back to your mission. I think you can also.
I assume so.
Frankly, I scheduled this fight to go longer, so there's free time if you want to head back up to the Pantheon for a bit.
Yeah, I want to get
I-
to work on something.
Oh.
Okay, I'll send you up. Do you want to go back up to the Pantheon for a bit, Veda, or do you want to just go back and get some sleep?
No, actually, I think I'd like to. If I could, I think I'd like to go to my realm for a little bit, my domain.
Sounds good.
Just check on some things.
Can I
What?
bring Scrap with me into mine?
No,
What? Why?
I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to send Scrap up.
Oh wait, can I bring Scrap though?
Once you get there, you can contact him and then ask if he would like to be brought up.
Okay, yeah, cool.
All right. With a quick signing of Lux pen, which is a ballpoint pen, very plain. You are shot up back to the
Thanks,
divine,
Luck.
to the Pantheon.
I dread the day that we have to fight her.
Yep. You know, it's
She's
coming
gonna
at some.
kick our asses.
Oh yeah. It's coming at some point.
6 ways till
You know it is.
Sunday.
You guys are
I
back
just.
in the Pantheon.
You don't think she'd ever make us fight Alistair, do you? Of course you would.
Considering what Alistair can do with the snap of his fingers, I don't think it would be much of a fight.
He'd
And
have
Luck
to
seems
nerf
to-
himself.
Well, right, but even so, Luck seems to enjoy the spectacle of it all, and I don't know. None of it ever feels like we're doing the trouncing or we're getting trounced. Like if we ever fall, or whenever that whatever we're fighting falls, it always feels like it's been a hard fought battle to get to that point, and there's enjoyment for the audience.
Yeah.
I feel like
When I was a
Luck
kid,
would-
Alistair used to nerf his abilities and make me train against his aspects.
That's something
kicked
you're
my
thinking
ass.
about?
I can't do it to Gary anymore.
Not
But
Gary, but Scrap.
Maybe he's not ready.
No, he's not.
He's-
That's a hard agree.
We gotta rework his kit. He's got some good stuff, but he just it's so specifically tailored to that kind of world, and the poor kid's just he's done the best he can with what he has. But he didn't really have a lot of guidance picking stuff out, learning how to use it, so we gotta work on that.
Yeah.
It's actually what I want to talk to him about.
Oh, reworking and retooling everything to, I
A
mean,
little.
would you?
Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
I want to see if I can make something for him.
Well, I'm not going to touch it, considering the last thing I tried to make for somebody, well, the last two things, either turned into a god or is turning them into a god.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So you were
you're on
going to your
own.
domain and I was going to mine?
Yeah, I got some, we'll call it paperwork to figure out.
Are you sure? I mean, you can come if you want to come hang out.
I do. I just...
Paperwork.
A whole pantheon full.
Yeah, sure. What are you actually going to do?
Paperwork.
I would like to lie
All right.
detect to him.
Is he lying? What are you doing?
Oh, I just rolled a natural 20. That's so funny.
Yeah. Technically telling the truth. Beta's
40.
choosing their words very
Wise
carefully.
by omission still count in my
I
world,
know.
so you
Yes,
are aware that they are lying by omission. They're not saying something.
Hey,
So you can
Okay,
keep pressing them, or you
Veda.
can just leave with this knowledge. Up to you.
Listen, I want you to know that I respect your privacy, but it is a little weird when you guys lie to me. It's
Well, I mean, I know that you know that I'm lying. Like that's unfair. I'm aware.
Listen,
I don't really know. I don't really know what I want to do. Part of me wants to go. Part of me wants to go rip the final page out of my book and just see what the fuck it is. And part of me wants to see if there's a different way that I should be doing things. Because the way that I've been doing things hasn't exactly worked out really well so far. Trying to set up contingencies for any further meddling by and lock any back doors that might be open.
that sounds like a very Fader thing to do.
Let's see, you put it like that, and now I want to just come with you because I don't know that that's a good idea, because very Fader things to do haven't turned out well.
Well, I think that you like poking the world and seeing what pokes back. And I
Fuck
think
you.
tearing out the final page in your book is one of those things.
Fuck you for knowing me so well.
Listen, you messed up my mission. Of course I had to learn everything about you after that.
All
I'm
right,
still
fine.
salty
I'll
about
come.
it.
I know. Yeah, oh yeah, I know. Sure. Fine, I'll come with you and
Extra.
take a look after Scrap.
It's
won't.
okay, you don't have to.
No, you're right.
Okay. Sure.
All right, come on.
Hey, Scrap, do you want to come up to the Pantheon?
What the fuck is a Pantheon?
It's where, like, my godly domain is. It's really cool.
It's like a secret base.
Yeah, it's a secret base.
Sick. Bring me up.
Cool. All right. Before I bring him up, I'm going to make a new room in my Pantheon apartment, and it's going to be like really cool strap design for like it's got like guns and stuff on the walls and like cool swords and like Scrap had a bedroom.
Okay. Is there a race car bed?
There's a race car bed, but it's like Mad Max race car bed.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Like the full dune buggy tricked out with barbed wire.
Yeah.
Scrap appears.
I'm like,
This place. It's cool.
I thought you would. I made this pot just for you.
It's him.
Is this just a room?
Hi, yes, it's me.
You were in the mech.
I was in the mech.
You're a god?
Yeah.
Wait, is everyone a god?
Okay, not
Oh.
everybody's.
God of
Just
lies.
right.
God of last chances.
Ayo.
Ace is the god of the passage of time. Godfried is the god of penance.
I thought that was like a metaphorical thing.
No,
No.
that's a very literal thing. You didn't think the walking, talking skeleton that had one of your friend's dads just kind of shrunken down and living in his chest was a god?
Magic's fucky.
Fuck,
Anyway,
yeah, you
kid.
got a point there. Shit.
I was thinking, I want to rework your kit a little bit, which means I kind of want to design some warlock stuff, if you're interested. Now, this room we can put inside your necklace, if you want.
What?
Yeah,
How is that
and then you can
supposed
just jump in.
I'm not good at the magic stuff, so like I can just do that.
Yeah,
Cool.
I can teach you to get better with it. I remember when I was having to figure it all out on my own. Well, I was 10 when I started getting help, so it's a little different. But I get it. Listen, kid. I want to make this cool for you. Do you have any like deficits that you want filled? Like, for example, I grew up, I'm not allowed to dream for some reason. Alistair won't give me the ability to dream, but
What's dreaming?
you know when like people go to sleep and then they like see visions or something?
Doesn't happen to me.
Gary, what are you talking about? That's just
You can't dream either?
I don't dream, no. When I just go to sleep, I just wake up.
Same. Except, well, wait. When I ping you telepathically, can you do that to other people?
Yeah.
So I've been forming the connection the entire time, but you could have been doing it?
You didn't ask me to?
No, not a criticism. I just didn't know you could do it. This is really cool, kid. This means that you're going to be really, really good at a bunch of stuff. Okay. Interesting. That's really good to know. I think I have an idea for what I want to make for you. Subclass, that is.
Okay.
Let me get to work. What do you want out of a subclass?
Does
I
he
want to
know
be
what a
better in like a
subclass
head-on
is?
fight.
Okay.
Subclass is?
Kind of.
Like dealing lots of damage.
Well, it's more just like, cause like when there's lots of people like kind of fighting around me, I'm really good. Like the more people that are in a fight, I'm pretty good at taking care of people then. But like, the more people, but the less people that are fighting, if it's just one-on-one, I'm usually pretty bad. Like I kind of just.
Can you show me? And I'm just gonna like open up a wall to like a training ground with like lots of people so that he can sort of show me what he does when there's a big group.
All right. Let me pull up his character sheet real quick. Didn't realize we were gonna be doing scrap.
Okay.
1 second.
I'm gonna ping
clarify
Vader.
While that's happening, is it a thing that dreams don't exist, or is that
No, that's very specific
Okay.
for VR.
for VR? Okay, cool.
I'm gonna ping Vader.
Hmm?
This kid's a genius.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't judge a book by its cover, I guess. Fuck, I'm impressed.
He did all this on his own.
Dude was forged in fire.
He also can't dream. That's so weird.
Do you
I
think?
thought I was the only one.
I don't know. That's interesting. That's something to think about. I mean, we know that effects of Alistair have been pulled into that world already, what with the fucking magic bullets. Maybe other things
Yeah.
did too. Maybe there's some bleed.
Okay.
Maybe you were meant to find him.
I got it. All right.
Got it.
All right. So as he rolls up, and as the initiative order kind of goes out, he sort of just stands there waiting for people to walk towards him. As they walk within what you know to be his effective range, he immediately thrusts out with this dagger hidden in his back pocket. As he strikes them, they take a massive toll of damage. They instantly begin to bleed. He still hasn't taken his official turn yet, you also note. You note as well that as someone begins to attack, as somebody like sort of begins to move toward him, once again, he strikes them. And this repeats. Every time someone enters his effective range, he is able to attack them. Strike, 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 dealing big damage. On his turn, he just runs back again. Continues to kite them.
Oh. That's really cool.
Okay. All right. All right.
Alistair
How many reactions do you have?
Alistair knocks on your domain and goes, "May I enter? I see you're testing out the little runt."
Yeah, come in.
Thank you. He steps in with a quick assessment. All right. The kid's got a certain number of reactions that they can take in a round. It seems as though that he's sort of worn out now, but all of these enemies are quite weak and have got bleed stacks on them. It seems like he's just going to run for the rest of the fight and wait for them to bleed out.
Wait, so he applies bleed stacks?
He does. But
Huh.
keep in mind, bleed stacks, as we call them, is a metaphysical way to represent just bleeding out. He just stabs them, and it seems like his dagger that he uses to cut people with is serrated on many edges and just cause very ugly, nasty wounds.
I mean, fuck. As far as things are concerned, it's kind of brilliant using what he's got at the moment to his abilities.
He's got, I'm going to call this the scoundrel, at the very least.
Sure.
Seems like he can take a
God,
max.
it's so cool. A maximum
He's
of...
got a maximum number of 6 bonus reactions. They refresh on a short rest.
Oh my god, that's so cool. Hey, kid!
Yeah?
High five. Well, that's good to know. All right, one-on-one stuff. I think we can work on that. Al, can we, can I work on something with you?
Potentially. What do you have in mind?
Subclass. Warlock.
You want to break a new one, or do you just want to... You want to make a
I
new
want to make a new one.
Okay.
Of course I want to make a new one.
Did you even have to ask?
Yeah, that's always worth asking at the very least. Yes, I will give you a new sub. You can work together to make a new subclass. What would you have in mind?
Let me think on it. I wanna do some crunchy stuff, mostly because if hypothetically I did have notes about what I wanted on this, I don't know where they are. Oh wait. Wait, no,
Check your
wrong
room.
set of notes.
Did you put them away?
Hold on,
did you put them away in the paper sheet file in the folder? I gave you a file folder.
I did. Yeah.
For your 15th
What if?
birthday? Remember the file folder?
Yes, I've got the file folder. Thank you very much. What if he could do stuff like add half of his proficiency bonus to his spell save DC a number of times per day equal to his proficiency bonus? Or equal to his charisma modifier or something like that.
That's such an Alistair gift. I'm sorry.
Well, we can definitely talk about it. I think that's a reasonable thing to give to a subclass.
Or I like the sleep stack thing Godfrey does, and I mean the kid can't dream, so he might as well have some use out of sleep. What if he can like apply sleep stacks on his Eldritch Blast every time he hits?
We could definitely give something. Might I suggest giving the kid Warcaster?
Yes. I like what you're thinking, Al. Perfect. Okay. Expertise in deception, obviously.
I think the kid's already got it.
Amazing. I'm so proud of him. Okay. I have some other stuff, but I don't think it's balanced yet.
All right. Well, at the very least, Alistair manifests some paperwork in his hand. You need to fill out this sheet to clear the space.
Mm-hmm. Oh, can he once per day lie about having spent a spell slot and regain it? At will?
Just regaining a spell slot.
Yeah, at will.
I mean, to be fair,
He's a warlock.
It'd be no different than what I can do with my ability to channel my divinity.
We'll have to think of a resource you can spend, but I think it's open to a
Okay.
possibility. But
All right, cool.
at the very least, here, fill this out.
Thank you.
You need to fill out this form and figure out what exactly you want your subclass to do. You understand what the levels are. The kid does not. Figure out what that is. Figure out the kid's new kit. Submit that form to me, and I can get that change officiated.
Awesome. I'll have to run it by him to make sure he actually wants what's on here,
Of course.
because it might have to replace some of his current stuff.
You're going to have to convince him what he currently has isn't useful. But good
Yeah.
luck.
Well, maybe he can keep some of it.
Maybe. At the very least, I see you're taking well to training up Scrap and the youngins, so I'll leave you to it. I'll send you the full document of what Scrap's current kit is. Take care.
Thanks.
Alistair,
The student? Oh.
Yes, Veda?
real quick before you go, could you look something up for me?
Of course, what is it?
Can you see? This is a weird way to phrase this question. Can you see if there are in the divine contract, if there's any subcategories to last chances, or if last chances is in itself a subcategory? Just pure curiosity.
There's always going to be subcategories linked to it, but what exactly are you referencing? What are you trying to exactly figure out?
That's kind of the hard thing. I don't know.
I can tell you for sure that last chances is a subcategory of luck. I can also tell you
Right.
already that last chances is going to be linked as well to things like it's going to be linked to undeserving chances. It's going to be linked to things that are deserving. It's going to be linked to things like blessings. It's going to be linked to curses. You have a
Sure,
very-
more, less the minutia. More, maybe somewhere in between luck and last chances. Just a different. I don't know.
Why
Let me
don't
know
you
what
come
you
into
think.
my office quickly, Feda. I think I know what you're asking, but I can understand why it might be troubling to figure out right now.
Sure.
All right.
V, are you good? I can leave you
yeah.
here with Scrap.
I just want to do one more thing with Scrap.
Okay.
So
Well, have fun. Make sure you submit all your proper paperwork, Viari.
will do. Thanks, Dad.
Hey, V. Room looks nice, by the way.
Thanks. Just as they bamf out, because this will only take a sec, I'm going to
Yeah. Take your time.
form a little key in my hand, and I'm gonna walk up to Scrap and be like, "You did good, kid, but can I have that necklace real quick?"
Yeah.
And I'm going to unlock a little thing and slide the key in and be like, "I think it's bullshit that we don't get to dream. So, whenever you go to sleep, why don't you just come hang out here instead? This room's all for you. I can make it bigger.
When I
We can
sleep,
add
things
stuff.
will happen in here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll give it a try though.
We can make it bigger and stuff. I don't know. I just think it's so stupid that other people get to go to places.
I don't really
When they
care.
get
I just close
sleep.
my eyes and I'm back in it.
Okay, well, I guess that's fair.
I'll give it a try though. Thanks for doing something.
I just thought it'd be fun to go on adventures when I slept.
I'll see.
You know,
Give it a try.
drive cool imaginary cars, shoot cool imaginary guns.
I can shoot guns in there.
Yeah, obviously you can just make up whatever you want and it will
I can make
appear.
whatever I want in there.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. When you go to sleep, you just get to come hang out and do cool stuff.
I'll definitely give it a try then.
Okay.
And so, Feda, with you walking behind Alistair, Alistair goes, "I see you've got the Shield of Vengeance."
Yeah, sorry if that's wasn't
No,
in
not
your...
a problem. Not a problem. Though luck does need to start mentioning when they go into the divine contract. They have an infinite number of those. It's just matter of removing things from the contract. It's okay.
Allocation, I get it. No, I understand it. It's resource management.
But
I understand.
congratulations. Defeating an aspect of vengeance is no small feat.
Yeah, no, thanks. And hey, sorry about the well, the whole God of Protection thing. I didn't realize any of that was going to happen.
Oh, I don't mind about that. It's another god for us.
Okay.
When gods combine intent, it turns out it's a powerful thing. So
That wouldn't work on somebody already going down the path of godhood, would it?
depends.
Say-
What exactly are you trying to entail?
Well, as far as I understand it, our collective wills to protect Gary created the God of Protection. If we had a collective will to protect another individual, say somebody who was looking to become the new God of, I don't know,
I think
consequences?
I think the nature of gods is somewhat that demigods get to choose. Ones that you
Right.
just made happen accidentally.
Right.
It's the pure intention of wanting to protect this poor man, Gary. That is what spawned the God of Protection. If you were to try and make the God of Consequences now, considering we know who the God of Consequences is slated to be,
Right.
it's going to be hard. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I don't think it's very likely. But you mentioned you wanted subcategories. Are you looking at expanding your domain?
Well, not necessarily that.
He
More.
snaps his fingers and you're both in his office.
Please. Alistair,
Forget. My apologies.
so many times I've asked.
I'm sorry. I'm
Just-
sorry. I will,
yeah,
We will
okay.
walk. We will walk next time. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's just it's the motion sickness. Anyway,
So,
it's less about expanding, more about revamping's not even the right word. Maybe just taking a look at a different direction.
what
A
do you
different
feel
way
your
of.
current direction is, Theta.
Well, don't get me wrong, Last Chances works, and I'm happy to keep providing that, and I'm happy to maintain that. It's just I seem to have hurt a lot more people than I was thinking that I did. And I was helping quite a few less individuals than I expected.
I think something worth mentioning, Theta, is that being a god will always come with cost. You are a god who is innately meddlesome. You will innately require you to take action. I have automated much of my process.
Yeah.
In fact, I try to avoid interacting at all because I have learned one thing from my tenure as the head of the God of Order, Pantheon. It is that the more I meddle, the more mistakes I make.
Fuck.
I think that it is worth mentioning that despite the fact that you make a lot of decisions in your day-to-day, Theta, you are bound to make mistakes. Viewing
Yeah.
your Pantheon, your control, your ability as a curse, as a problem, even as a detriment, I think will do more bad to yourself than you could ever possibly think. You are a
Okay.
god. You can change what you want your godhood to be. The god of last chances. Some people don't deserve a last chance. Some people do. If you want that to change, I think what you should consider is, while you may be doing bad, you are doing good, and you can't have only one of those things. It's just a matter
Yeah.
of whether or not you can accept what you are currently doing. I found that whenever I got involved, things would be good for a while, but this is of course my domain, which is contracts, bureaucracy, teleportation.
Right.
Whenever I got involved, things got unnecessarily complicated, and things got annoying. I would always cause more problems than I could have ever hoped to fix. So I found that the less involved I got, the better things got for what I wanted. I don't think that what you need to do is not get involved.
It seems like I've had the opposite problem, right? It seems not being enough involved is what caused a lot of this mess in the first place.
I mean, if you view what you've done as a problem, or just a manifestation of the times that we are in.
Well, it's more the lack of what I'd done. I just feel like, I don't know, if I had been there for Eleanor in the beginning,
What you've
if I
done,
had guided her through it.
I think you made a misjudgment with Eleanor. And that was how you made the dagger and gave to in the first place.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could have solved or fixed or guided that problem. Eleanor currently blames you, but you are not to blame.
Yeah.
You were chosen as this god for a reason. If you find that your domain is currently mismatched with how you intend to be viewed, if you find that it is mismatching your intent, if you find that how it is currently manifesting is mismatching what you want it to be, that can be changed. But that change is internal.
Maybe more lacking than mismatched, but I imagine that'll come with time.
Well, what would you want it to be? If you could control it.
Something more. Which is vague enough as it is, but I don't know.
Last chance is an instant.
Yeah,
Maybe you want something
something before then. I keep thinking about how I experienced things, and that's what's colored everything and how I've viewed the world so far. And I'm starting to think that, well, it's certainly not universal. And not everybody's... No. So maybe something beyond that last moment. Maybe a path correction. Showing people what they're really capable of.
The point of inception of where you may act may still be that instant, but maybe you can guide people. Just that little nudge. Maybe less than a individual instant and then, excuse my verbiage, but fucking off. Maybe instead it is
That's fair.
a sword
That's fair.
and a word. And a point in the distance to walk to.
A path to follow. I like that.
How about this?
Possibility.
You read my mind. He writes down on a sheet of paper. And he tears it out of this book. Fada, would you like to, for a moment, this sheet of paper, this is a slow process, but I can set forth the motion to change your domain. Slightly. You'll still be
That's
here.
not... Okay, that's not going to fuck anything up for you guys, right? Like,
No.
there's not going to be a position that needs to be filled or anything like that? It's not going to screw with luck?
No. This will screw with
Okay.
absolutely nothing.
Okay.
But it will set forth the slow process of you changing. You will no longer be the god of last chances. You will transform into the god of possibility.
Oh.
It will be
Okay.
a slow process, and it will take time. As
Sure.
not only do I have to fill out a veritable mountain of paperwork, don't worry, I enjoy it, but to change drastically would be so rapid.
No, I don't want
would-
that either. I still want to keep doing what I'm doing, just better.
And I think that is exactly what we can accomplish. All you
Okay.
need to do is sign this paper, and I can begin.
Yeah. VR is the one who always has the pens.
He reaches in his desk and pulls out a lovely ornate pen. It feels almost to fit in your grip perfectly.
It's not the one I made him.
No,
Was
it's
it? The pain one?
No, he keeps that one on a wall.
Oh God!
He keeps that one.
Let me just seal my doom.
As you do look past him for a moment, you see that there's a wall of pens, and at the very top, you see from my favorite warlock, and then it's the pen that Viari made.
Oh, that's really sweet, actually. Oh, big smile and signs the paper. Okay.
Congratulations, Fada. God of possibilities. Ironically, this is a new path for you. I look forward to seeing what you do.
Yeah, well, I'll find some way to fuck it up, I'm sure. Shakes his hand.
He extends a hand, he gives you a firm shake. Now, it's up to you. You may have leave from my office if you wish. You can also hang out. No, most people don't. It's boring in here. He keeps...
I mean, don't get me wrong. We'll grab coffee at some point soon. Or tea? What do you prefer?
I drink both.
There's absolutely like a comfy couch, like a beanbag or something in the corner that Viari made him install for when Viari comes to hang out, so that they could like sprawl across it and be like, "Okay, what am I doing? Just hanging out."
I'll head back to Viari and Scrap.
All right.
Tell him
Take
the
care.
news. Will do.
And with that, we're going to end today's session. Thank you all so much for watching today's episode of Paperwork Pantheon. I have been your host, your Dungeon Master, Offbeat Outlaw. I use he, they pronouns. If you wish to support the channel, giving those dollar gifts on stream, one of the best ways to support the stream, but also supporting my Patreon. It's a great way to continue to support me so I can continue to do this full time. Is great. And to everyone complimenting my acting, thank you. I do have a 4-year.
I know. I was reading this.
I did a theater and drama studies degree and a 4-year acting degree from two separate from a university and a college. So I'm doubly qualified.
I
There you
will
go.
say, I internally laughed a little bit because one person was like slightly. I don't know if this was like replying to me or not though, but like explaining the difference between writing and acting.
Yeah, Brooke's got
I
a
was like-
publishing master's. I think they
Yep.
were. I think
I
they were
wasn't
more.
looking at it.
I think they were more trying to describe that. What
Yeah,
I'm doing
I know.
isn't-
But
yeah.
I did laugh.
It is a small internal funny.
I was like, this is the difference between you and I. You're just
Yeah.
gonna break down those.
Yeah, but thank you guys. I appreciate it. Brooke, introduce, outro yourself and whatnot. Take a while, 'cause I need a pee so bad. Holy
Okay.
Hello, my name is Brooklyn Tuesday, and I have been playing Viari, the god of scrappy little scamps.
Goddamn right.
And you can mostly find me here at this point. But yeah, Offbeat's acting is phenomenal. Their writing also good. They're great. The DMing, top
Hell yeah.
notch.
Absolutely. I just want to real quick address Trip. Brooke has a degree too? Question mark, question mark. How old do you think we are? All of us are post-college. All of us have degrees.
Brooke has 2 degrees.
Brooke has 2
Brooke
degrees.
is the most highly educated person here. And is very
actually
proud of that.
cool.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that to sound dickish. As soon as it
No,
came out, I
it's
was like, oh,
true.
that sounds so pretentious. This is a
Girl,
point
I
of
just
pride
got
for
a
me
theater
because
degree.
I was the first in my family as well. So
You're good. Fucking Offbeat and I have acting degrees, man. We know where we are as far as like clout goes in that realm.
no, it's not clout. Now I feel bad. I didn't mean for it to be like
no,
that.
dude,
I'm-
don't. Do
It's-
not
yeah.
feel bad. How dare fuck you? No, don't.
I
you dare
don't
feel bad.
say it to put other people down. I say it because I'm proud of myself.
As you should be. You should absolutely. You have bragging rights, dude. Use those rights. Use your
Thank
rights. Go piss,
Well,
girl.
you're so sweet, Patrick.
Dude, of course. I love
But,
you guys. You're my friends. I'm always about hyping up my friends.
Offbeat is a really good writer, actually, especially for someone who didn't do like a writing thing. Offbeat is a good writer.
Yeah.
They've shown me some of their pieces. Yeah.
Hard agree.
And if you like that, you should see some of the content Offbeat has been working on. I'm helping them edit the first video a little bit in terms of like content video
really?
essay style things.
Fuck
Like in terms
yeah.
of content video essay, like the essay style or whatever, Offbeat's done a really good job.
Hell yeah, dude.
Your new content shift,
You guys are gonna be
which
hyped.
is really more showing off your writing.
Yeah. I do writing. That Risk of Rain video that nobody watched also was great writing.
The Risk of Rain video was very good. I
support it.
I watched.
I'm excited for the Batman Zorro thing
I am so
because I've read the script
Mm-hmm.
and I've tweaked it a little bit.
I'm going to finish my edits on that very soon and film it and start doing stuff with that because I need to get going on that video because part of me is like scared to finish.
Did
the
you
video.
still want me to edit the whole thing?
If you have time, I'm not gonna force you to.
Okay.
But if you got time just to go through it, I'm not requiring you to do full scale shit. But you just go through it, I
Okay.
would be so grateful. But
Okay. I got you.
I watched it. It was awesome. Thank you, Jacob Sever. I imagine the 30
Yeah.
of viewers of you who are watching my stream, you guys saw it. But
Yeah.
a lot, most of my
Yeah.
subscribers did not. I was informed.
Well, they're going to watch your new stuff because it's going to be so good.
It's gonna be
That's true.
better. It's gonna
It's gonna
be
be very good.
fucking meaty. Anyway,
I
fucking
think
switching away
that
from
commentary
D&D.
is your niche. You just haven't been in it.
yeah, I think so too. I agree.
I think
Anyway,
I know.
doing-
Yeah,
we're gonna.
knowing you as a person makes that very clear.
Bye, everybody.